meat, get a lot of flavor throughout. Plus, it'll make sure that it doesn't dry out during cooking,
Yeah,
and
I
we'll
hate
give
when
you a
it's
little
dry
more
while I'm penetrating.
All right, look, this isn't a cooking stream. This is a podcast about fucking video games. So let's talk about some video games.
Welcome to the Ruby Podcast, episode number 88. I'm Adrian.
Hell yeah, penetrating that dry meat.
Yeah, Gore's here not penetrating the dry meat. David over there penetrating.
It's never dry.
not with Gore.
That's juicy.
Welcome back, David.
Juicy.
Welcome back.
What do you mean, welcome back? We're here.
Gore and I are still perfect attendance.
That's true. Yeah, David's missed out like 5 fucking podcasts. You think he just doesn't care? Doesn't fucking give a shit.
So when Gore and I are
a work trip that I couldn't avoid. And
the
other one quit because you guys were like, you don't have an extra console yet. Fuck off. We're gonna.
Last episode, you literally would have contributed nothing. We did Game Award predictions because you don't know what the fuck came out this year.
What are you talking about? I got a bunch of predictions.
Oh yeah, like what? What's your prediction?
Oh yeah, all right. Hey, tell me all the Game of the Year nominees.
I don't fucking know. I didn't pay attention.
No,
to that.
Go on. Yeah, go ahead.
We're doing it on the podcast.
Predict them. If you can get half of them right, then we'll drop it.
No.
Right.
He's not even confident enough to get half of them. He's not confident enough to guess 3.
The obvious year.
You can't guess 3 of 6.
Yeah. Ain't this a
Meatball Fantasy 7 Remake, Persona 5 Royale will probably take half of the fucking nominations. Grand Blue will take Fighting Game because it's the only actual fighting game that came out this year. Other than that,
Persona 5 Royal had 1 nomination.
Yeah, it was not for Game of the Year because it's not a fucking new game. Get out of here. If that got nominated, that would have been bullshit.
New game.
I got nominated 3 years ago. It's fine.
Yeah, so did Doom.
Will probably take some categories.
No, that was 4 years ago, dumbass. And Doom Eternal's a new game, idiot. Stupid asshole.
Yeah, the game direction kind of sucked.
I'm sorry, what? I can't hear you over the sound of my rocking soundtrack, and you're playing some Japanese weeb bullshit.
Me?
I need to make Jessica love me or whatever. I need to get my Persona score up.
Yeah, it's all right. Go win game direction.
Oh, my heart or whatever. I need a heart connection.
Doom Eternal's gonna get snubbed out of everything.
She'll fuck me now. Doom Eternal, I just kill demons. I don't give a fuck. If someone says like, you need to make your social link higher. I'm like, fuck you. I got a double barrel shotgun. Eat my asshole. Right out. Eat my Doom asshole.
This is our video game podcast. We record it usually live every Thursday. We're doing this on Wednesday because Thanksgiving. Also, we'll be doing it Wednesday again the week of Christmas as well because we forgot about that. We talk video games, do some trivia, do some news, talk about what we played, what we bought because we're degenerates. Same thing. This week is our Games Gone By episode. We're doing Enslaved, Odyssey to the West. Also, this week, Gore will be announcing his next his Games Gone By for February.
Yeah.
And while I'm at that, the schedule for the next 2 Games Gone By are December 24th is Grim Fandango. January 29th is No Man's Sky. And you will learn the next one after when we start that episode. Quick and short episode this week. We'll keep it kind of light because I know everyone's kind of tired this week, trying to relax, so we're not trying to record too much. Ranksters are another show. We record that live Tuesdays. It usually goes up the next day, but I'm gonna post that on Thanksgiving because it's Thanksgiving food. Figure that's a little more appropriate to watch on Thanksgiving. That'd be kind of fun. So that will go up if you're watching this live tomorrow. If you're watching this on YouTube, it's probably up by now. David and I also stream Halo every Sunday. Currently on Halo 3 ODST now. We'll talk about that in a little bit, what our impressions were of it so far. But stay tuned for that. We'll be wrapping that game up this week on Sunday. With that said, let's jump into it. Actually, no, audio podcasts. I keep forgetting about those. Audio podcasts, yeah. Apple Podcasts. Give us reviews on there. That helps a lot, apparently. I looked into that. I don't know why. They just really kill it with if you do reviews. It just helps a lot. Would you appreciate some reviews? Anything, just throw some stars. Say, Gore, what up in the review.
Don't say that. Say David. That's it. That's all.
Give your best nickname for what David's new nickname should be on Twitter.
Hell yeah.
But yeah, we are. Yeah, I'll take at bitch. That's not taking it all.
Yeah. No, probably not.
Yeah, we're on Spotify, we're on Apple Podcasts, we're on Amazon, Google Podcasts, Stitcher, all that good stuff. So if you need to listen to some audio stuff, we're on there. Shout out to our listeners. We appreciate you guys too. Now with that said, David, what'd you play?
So we played Halo 3 ODST, which going through it, man, does not really feel like a Halo game. It feels almost kind of like
Half-Life.
it feels more like Gears of War with kind of like a Halo kind of spritz. But I'm digging it. It took me a little bit to get into it just because, I don't know, I didn't really like any of the characters initially. But some of the humor is starting to come out, starting to like them a little bit more. An interesting way of presenting the story, going back and forth between events that are occurring and having to try to solve what those events were as you
Yeah,
go
the city.
along. Yeah.
New Mombasa, I think.
New Mombasa,
Yes. And oh no, it's a fine little game.
Fantastic soundtrack.
But so far, the best in the series, easily. It's varied, which is really nice to see. A lot of the other Halos so far have been very operatic in tone, which, I mean, they fits a lot of the action that's happening. But this has like the most diversity to the tracks, and I especially really like the jazz renditions that are in there. All in all, it's a good game. It took me a little bit to kind of get into it, but now that we're about halfway through, I get what the game's doing, and I'm enjoying it.
We're barging through. You didn't talk about Halo Wars 2 when we finished that. What do you think of Halo Wars?
Fantastic game. Definitely a great introduction to an RTS. If you've never played one before, would highly recommend hopping into it that way. So not the deepest of games, but it didn't need to be. Like, it felt really good for what it was. And the co-op was actually pretty fun. The only thing I hope for Halo Wars 2 is that the resources aren't shared, because it really does feel like one person has to focus on one thing, one person focuses on the other with a shared resource system. It doesn't feel like a true co-op.
Yeah, and it kind of sucks if you guys get mismanaged for a second and you have to run back for some people and you take up all the resources when I was like waiting for about a minute or two for resources and you're like, oh, okay. I mean, you're gonna take it obviously, but I mean like that's gonna suck and then you gotta wait another 2 minutes for some resources to show up there and it's interesting though. But yeah, we're doing that. We're barging through these Halo games pretty quickly now. So we'll be done
like
with.
they're all short games.
Yeah, we took a little bit more time because we had to shorten up the episodes for a little bit, but now we're doing about 2.5, maybe 3 hour streams now, and we're able to barge through a lot more of them. So we should be done with ODST this week. We'll be starting Halo Reach next week. After that,
Yeah.
Wow.
it's gonna be a good time there. That's a good ass Halo game. What else you?
Score or?
Huh? Say again?
I know at one point you mentioned possibly joining for like Halo 5 or something. Do you want to join?
You want it 4, right?
Or?
Sure.
You can do ODST as well, but yeah.
Well, you're already done with ODST.
Or no, sorry. I meant Reach.
No, I just played Reach recently, so that's fine.
So you want it on 4?
Sure. I haven't played 4 since it came out.
Cool.
Hell yeah.
All right, what else have you been playing, David?
So aside from that, of course, played Enslaved Odyssey to the West, finished that up last night. I'll have my thoughts to go into it, but the high level, really enjoyed it.
Okay.
Aside from that, played, finished up Slay the Spire. Aside from the super boss, I've done everything else in the game. I fucking hate that game. Never have I put so much time into a game I fucking hate. The last 20 hours have been playing it out of spite and just
Slay the Spider.
Slay the Spider.
I get why people like it.
That's what it's trying to do.
But the problem is that, and I was talking to a buddy of mine about this. It has both the best and the worst elements of trading card games and of roguelikes. Because I hate roguelikes. Aside from like Rogue Legacy, I don't really care for roguelikes. I hate. It never feels like there's a real progression. And aside from a couple of them, it never feels like, oh, I'm getting further because I'm getting better at the game. It's entirely the look of the draw of what I get. There's some exceptions.
You might like Hades.
I might like Hades.
No, I don't know if you would. I don't think you'll feel like he's getting better.
Really? I feel like people were getting like better and better at that.
Oh no, people are, but I feel like he won't.
But the thing,
I don't think any game will make him feel that way ever.
Fair.
That's not true. I'm sure he's really good at Grand Blue fucking Orgy or whatever it's called.
hell yeah.
How you gonna feel when Mortal Kombat wins that category, David?
I'm gonna be fucking pissed.
Well, it deserved it last fucking year, and Smash Brothers dumb party game fucking won, so whatever. So I think it should get.
Didn't it win the original year?
Funny anime. No, it fucking was. It came out yet last year.
Mortal Kombat 11. Oh, but Aftermath it didn't count.
No, Aftermath is technically a new game because it's a new campaign and more characters. So whatever.
Oh.
It literally would have been 2 games nominated.
I'm getting mixed up because next year Mortal Kombat 11 Ultimate is gonna get nominated.
No, I think that actually just got in, but I don't think Ultimate counts because it's just everything else, you know. Where at least Aftermath was a brand new campaign. Like I think that's why they're counting.
If they only have,
I think Ultimate just got in before it was before the cutoff, and people could just talk about that anyway. It's just the same shit. Anyway.
I mean, so is Street Fighter though.
I don't know. I don't know what they added with Street
Nothing,
Fighter.
really, just like characters.
Well, I have a feeling it's just because Street Fighter 5 sucked when it first came out, so maybe they're just like, oh well, you know, it's good now. Mortal Kombat 11 was great when it came out. I know fucking this douchebag won't fucking agree, but whatever.
Drawsword says, gotta watch out for pirates and delivery drivers. Also, Clifford the Big Red Dong Love.
Wait, the Big Red Dong?
Yeah.
Clifford the Big Red Dong.
Yeah, that's what he's got.
Oh yeah.
Clifford the Big Red.
That's probably not true, actually. If he's a red dog,
it's
then
white.
his dong would be green.
Black.
Black.
Instead of being a black Labrador with a red penis, he's a red Labrador with a black penis.
Hey, sure.
All right, Dave, what else do you play?
This guy. Talking about dog penises.
It's Thanksgiving Extreme.
Yeah, thanks for giving me that thought.
But no, Slay the Spire, I wasn't done my thoughts on that. I hate
You're not? Let's give you a 3-hour podcast.
Jesus Christ. All right, whatever.
No, go ahead. No, go ahead.
No, my big issue with it is, I was starting to say earlier, it is both the best and the worst of roguelikes and TCGs. On the roguelike spectrum, it is 100% of a randomized game. You know, the artifacts you get, the monsters you face, the paths that kind of spawn, the bosses that you face. There's a ton of randomization for better or for worse. Sometimes you get lucky with that. Sometimes you're able to kind of cobble something together because of that, and it works, and you're able to do a successful run. There are other times where you end up facing a boss after only 4 fights, and you have like nothing really of value added to your deck, and it is physically impossible to win because the boss just keeps decreasing your strength stats, so you can't do any damage to it, and you have no means of countering it. So it's like, well, I guess this was, 15, 20 minutes just.
Don't you like random shit because you like Nocturne?
No.
Oh, he just said he doesn't like roguelikes. That's all.
But no,
shit.
but you like Nocturne when it's like all random and what it's gonna do to you.
He likes Nocturne because there's anime girls.
It's more of a puzzle. It's a lot less random.
A puzzle, yeah, it is a puzzle. I agree. I'm not gonna explain what I mean. You just figure it out.
All right.
Right,
but no, I don't like randomized elements. That's why also when I do competitively play TCGs, I play control style decks where it's all about how can I just manipulate both my deck and the opponent's deck to just rule out any possibilities that I don't want to deal with. And that's where this comes into the factor of, as a TCG, it's not really a good game either. There's not a lot of variety in the cards. Most of the 4 playable characters really boil down to really only 2, maybe 3 archetypes of how you can play their decks. And it's not rewarding or satisfying because, unlike a lot of other kind of deck building style games like Ascension or just even drafting with competitive trading card games, you don't get that satisfaction of, all right, I'm gonna here's a huge pile of things, I'm gonna make randomly what I can with what I have, and I'm just gonna go with it. You're spoon-fed random pieces here and there, and it never has that satisfaction of you built something with the random pieces you were given. It's all right, well, I guess I have these couple, always have these basic attack and defend cards, and then whatever RNGs this decides to throw at me, maybe I'll be able to play the game with what I get. So I don't like it. Like I get why people may enjoy it, just because it is a very quick in out kind of game. You can go ahead, be like, all right, I'll do a run real quick. And I mean, it's possible to do a run in like 20, 30 minutes and beat it. But it's one of those things that, aside from really having a giant love for both TCGs and roguelikes, there's no real draws to this. And I don't know. It's not my kind of game. I don't think it's genuinely a well balanced game either. I don't think it's a good game, but I get why people like it. But yeah, no, that's my thoughts on.
That's one of my rainy day games. I know I'm gonna love that game, so eventually when I play it, I'm gonna think a lot of time and I know that.
Yeah, I guess it never rains over where you are. That sucks. 'Cause you got so many rainy days, bro.
No, I have a lot of shit saved.
Is
Yeah.
Overwatch a rainy day game? If so,
No,
it rains all the
that's
fucking time
a
for you.
sunny day.
That's a fucking any day. It's just like,
Yeah.
ooh. Oh, this is the day where it's like 500 degrees in my house. All right,
See,
well, I'm still staying.
I've been finally playing. I think I mentioned it to you. I've been playing more Sigma lately.
Yeah.
Finally, because every time we played, you always played Sigma. So I like Sigma was like
probably
fuck
off.
Sigma was like
Don't
my.
even do that. You play way more. I played Sigma way before you did.
No, I know. I'm saying you played them all the time. So I had like maybe like.
We haven't played Overwatch in like fucking months.
I know, but I never played them afterwards.
You played maybe months worth of.
All right, listen. It's not an insult. It's not an insult.
Everybody takes my characters. Everybody takes my characters and plays them.
That's why I didn't play Sigma. I said you could have Sigma.
Asshole.
That's why Sigma and Lucio are like my least played. I'm like, all right, you could use them.
Oh, I want to be damaged. I'm Adrian. That's it. That's why. Dick. Anyway, what were you gonna say?
I'm saying you played them all the time, so I never really played them.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
And now Angor retired off Overwatch.
I play Echo, but he plays Echo all the time. But I'm fucked. Oh well.
Angor retired from Overwatch, so I'm like, all right, time to play Sigma finally.
True. I just don't play with you guys. I play on Switch.
And so yeah, everyone retired his Switch.
Hey, that's the hardest version to play. Fucking 30. Well, no, not even 30. Like 20 frames a second. Come on.
Yeah. Man. But I've been playing more of him, and he's really fun. I like. I just hate dealing with Sombra when I'm Sigma, because I'm like, all right, cool, got my ult, and then when I got my ult, it's Sombra used her ult. I'm like, oh, I can't have fun now. All right, guess I'll fall back down.
Yes, you will.
Yep. Or fucking Hog hooks me out of it, or Sigma throws a rock at me. I'm like, motherfucker, I'm so bad at just like dodging shit while I'm up in the air. Yeah.
There. He barely can move too.
Yeah. Droughsworth says, will Gordon be playing Cyberpunk 2077 on the channel?
I might do a video for it. I'm probably gonna get on PS4, so it'll make it much easier to stream it anyway. So
I like how he said Gordon, because that's autocorrect. Well, Gordon.
That's my full name.
Yeah, Gordon, the movie god. All right, Dave, you play anything else?
No, that's it.
All right, Gore, what'd you play?
All right, I'm just gonna fucking go through this quick. All right, I played Hyrule Warriors: Age of Calamity. I'm only a couple hours in. It's pretty good. I like it. You know,
I hear it's very hard because it's 10 frames per second.
It's not that bad. It's like maybe
15.
20. I've really only played it handheld. I don't know how it performs docked. I thought I heard it performed a little bit better, but I'm not too sure.
Usually there's not like a big increase when you're docked. It's minimal at best.
A lot of times I hear that it's worse than docked because it has to like upscale and stuff. Not upscale, but it has to like go. The resolution goes up, so it makes it way more taxing. But I don't know, it's fine. I mean, for a game so simple as just press the button and they all die, it's just like whatever. It's just, I mean, who gives a shit? I mean, nothing's really difficult in this game. I'm playing it on normal, and I mean, I'm only in the beginning. It's fine. I don't know. These games never gave me problems. I don't know. They're fine. It's fine. It's a fun game. I do like they have like the side missions and stuff you could do to get like a level up and get stronger. They also do a great job of like taking all that Breath of the Wild stuff and making it work in this game. So the map you have in Breath of the Wild, where you can see all the little icons that you put and the towers and stuff, that is your HUD, not your HUD. That's your overworld. And you can pick side missions from there, and you'll immediately teleport there. And like just little things like your what are they called? The Sheikah Slate abilities, like the bomb and the.
Does the world look exactly the same?
Yeah, it's graphically it looks the same for the most part. Yeah.
Was the world like a
Um,
copy and paste from Breath of the Wild, or
it's
is
not open world, so you can't really tell. Like, I
okay?
mean, I love Breath of the Wild, but there's a lot of just open fields that if you
Yeah,
ask, you
Yeah.
told me, where is that? I'll be like, fuck, I don't know. It's like a mountain and grass. I don't fucking know. It was like, but yeah, no, I mean, you see, you have a Hyrule Castle that's there, so you got that. It looks exactly the same, and like it's cool just seeing cutscenes in a game like this, where like Breath of the Wild had very few cutscenes when it got right down to it. This one has a good amount of story. Also, it immediately tells you that this game is something different than what they were advertising. Like in the beginning of the game, it's like it lets you know that this is not
eh,
exactly what you thought it would
hey
be.
fucker, you
Um,
bought the
How
game already,
so?
but let me just let you know that.
yeah, you're about to get.
I
Hey,
think
fucker,
people in
this
general,
ain't exactly what it is, bro. You just got screwed. I'm like, no.
I've seen plenty of people buy this thinking it's a Zelda game, so they
Oh yeah, no. It's definitely a Zelda game in visual.
no, but I know people that like they've
Yeah.
been advertising. It's like, yeah, I got the new Zelda game, and I'm like,
Yeah.
ooh,
I meant the story. The story is not what you think it is, which I'm like, okay. Yeah, what do you think the story is, David?
I thought it was gonna be like an or like a prequel that also served as like a pre. I hate using the term, but like a pre-sequel where a lot of the game was gonna be prequel material, but it was also gonna serve up some details for the
I
sequel.
thought it would be a straight up just prequel to Breath of the Wild and like a
I think
war.
it does, but you'll see. You'll see.
Interesting.
First like 30 minutes, you'll see. Like not even first cutscene, you'll see. That's not exactly what it is. Um,
Oh,
it's still that, but you'll see. Um, it's interesting, and I heard the story is really good. So I'm only in the first hour and a half, so it's fun though. I do like it. I just wish I don't know. I wish it was just a different genre. Like it's fun, but like it's not my type of genre. It's the most entertaining of these games I've played. And I've played quite a few of them too, which is weird. I'm
Out
like,
of curiosity, because I know you guys shit on the Dynasty Warriors style formula. What is it about the Dynasty Warriors style formula you guys don't like?
you know
I
how
just
It
don't
you
seems
how,
like.
good.
you know how you find no point in No Man's Sky?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there you go.
Well, No Man's Sky has exploration, so you'll find things. You'll be like, oh, well, look at this fucked up randomly generated monster that I just found. Well, that's cool. So there's something there where Dynasty Warriors and Warriors of Orochi and fucking Fire Emblem Warriors and all these games, they have a story. So at least you have that, and most of the time they're kind of stupid. So it's just like, all right, you have to kind of roll with it. I never played Fire Emblem Warriors, so I have no idea about that game. But like Hyrule Warriors, the first one,
Same
the story
thing.
was like blah, whatever. Um, but it's just it does. There's nothing to it. It's just attack,
Very
choose
little
wait. You
substance.
move to another area that has like a mark. You go there, and there's giant crowds of enemies. Now that would be okay if there was like something visually that was exciting about it, but
Like
they're
Persona,
really
I'm kind of excited for.
but like look like think of like this is the kind of game that I like that has this kind of like idea is like Dead Rising. Dead Rising has huge like mounts of zombies, but that has a lot of variety to it. And also has like some charm to it and some weirdness where I know Dynasty Warriors does, don't get me wrong. I know it has a lot of weirdness, but I'm talking about the games I played. The games I played, Warriors of Orochi 3 didn't really have that. It had maybe a little bit, but I didn't get far enough to really see it because the overall gameplay bored me. But it's just like there's also no weight, there's no impact to everything. It just
Eh,
doesn't feel amazing. This one feels the best I've played though, because you have a lot of different combos you could do. You have different abilities. So you have like the Sheikah Slate abilities. You have your bow and arrow. You could jump off the thing and go in slow motion, just like in Hyrule Warriors. And
I
you could switch between Zelda and Impa, which is cool. Impa has like a really weird combo system that's kind of cool. Her combat's really
I
unique.
I feel like there's a weird middle ground that I'm not getting with these specialized ones where these games, they're Dynasty Warrior games, even though I don't play them. I know they're just podcast games. Like throw a podcast on, just mash A and be done with it.
Yeah.
But the thing when you have a game like Zelda or Fire Emblem, you want to hear the story, but the story usually not very substance. Like it just
The only the only thing about that is like the story in this one supposedly is pretty good. I mean, it's in the beginning, so it hasn't really picked up
sure.
yet. The only thing that I don't like about the story so far, from what I've been presented, is that a lot of the dialogue is um told through
In game.
through the gameplay, and you're too busy fucking hacking and slashing hundreds of moblins and shit. So it's like I can't. It's like on the bottom left. I had the same problem with Hyrule Warriors 1. I thought they'd fix that. And I know that's in every Dynasty Warriors game. I know that. And Warriors Orochi, people talking like, we have to go here, we have to go there. Is this guy okay? Like they'll talk like, and it'll be only text. I thought maybe this one would fix that by just having voice acting, because Hyrule Warriors 1 didn't have voice acting. This game does. I thought they'd talk, but they don't. It's just text. So it's a little annoying.
And that makes it harder
that stuff
to...
isn't really important that much most of the time, because it's usually just like, I'm attacking him. I'm like, let's go over here. A moblin showed up. A big boy showed up over here. Let's fight him. You know, it's just like shit like that.
That makes it hard to podcast game with it too if you're trying to pay attention to something else while you're trying to zone out for a little bit. That's like when I'm playing like something like Spider-Man, I just pop the podcast on and do all the side mission stuff where I don't have to pay attention to anything. I'm just springing around.
But yeah, it is fun so far. It's the most fun I've had with one of these games, and I do like where the story is going from what I've seen. But I think it's a solid game. If they could update it and make it a little bit more, add a few more frames in there. You know, just a few, just maybe 6 more frames. I think it'll be good.
So far,
at our Switch Pro next year.
So far,
wait until Xbox buys Nintendo, and it'll come to Series X.
So far, I'm not big enough.
And they'll buy LJN too.
I'm not a big enough fan of Fire Emblem or Zelda to be super invested in either of those. But maybe Persona, when that happens, I'll finally enjoy a little bit of it. But
we'll see.
Which I'm hearing they took it away from Musho. Like apparently, people like they were going more RPG with it. Last we heard.
Yeah.
Which is
this
cool.
has a little RPG elements because it's like leveling up and shit. And I mean, it already came out in Japan, right? So I mean, it's been out for months.
And it is actually tied into Royal. It's not vanilla.
Oh, God bless. All right.
Yeah, that makes sense, right? I mean,
they were originally not.
Every Persona 4 game after Golden was based on Golden, right? Like all the arena games and.
But these were made kind of side by side. Mm-hmm. So initially, people were saying it wasn't tied into it, but people that have played through the games by this point have gone, no, there's some things that tie into Royal.
Is the story worth it?
Is it
going to be like
yes? No, it's a complete sequel. So it is 100% sequel to Royal.
They pretty much call it when they showed the initial trailer. It's a P52 when they were announcing that. So I mean they're announcing it as a straight up sequel. What was the thing that they announced? Is it happening next year?
Yeah. So they Asia region retailer has it with an English version up for March next year.
Nope. That's what I'm playing. Yeah, Josh Story asked how Fat Man was. You answered that. At back he says, "Welcome back, Big Dave."
Hell yeah,
baby.
All right,
be home.
Gore, you played that. What else did you play?
I played a lot of stuff. I mean, I'm just gonna get through it quick. I played Sakuna of Rice and Rain. I played Rice and Ruin.
So really quick to interrupt you, they announced they sold 500,000 copies of that. So that's doing really, really well. Sold out. The Switch version sold out.
They sold 500,000 copies of that game.
Yeah, that game did crazy well. Yeah,
that's weird.
Yeah, no, everyone I hear fucking loves it. They all say, maybe you'll back it up. Is that really good. They say that it's pretty much like what you'd want out of those kind of games, but it doesn't add any of the fan service like big titties or anime like shit everywhere. It's straight. I know. but they're saying it's pretty pure on what you're trying to go for.
Oh, it's very pure. Yeah, I'm like an hour and a half in, but from what I played, it's very pure. All the characters are like distinct too. So you have a couple of kids there. One's a snot-nosed shit. The other one's like this like shy girl. You have I forgot where she's from, but there's like an adult woman there that's like a foreigner, so she like barely can speak English, even though this is set in Japan, so it's a little weird. But whatever, you have to go with it. You have a big doughy guy who's kind of a coward, and then you got you who's like a
G,
like the daughter of a goddess. You're Sakuna, your little girl who's a little shit. She's an asshole, but she's, I like the character so far, I really do. And the combat's fun. It's pretty much Muramasa, the demon.
Yeah, I read that too today.
I forgot what the subtitle's called, but I played that on Wii when it first came out. That was a lot of fun.
What was I? Yeah, I'm kind of. It's funny that Nintendo didn't even show that off in the West Direct, because obviously it sold well. So I'm sure they're probably kicking themselves as to why they didn't do that more. But yeah, that thing sold 500,000 copies, so good for them.
Good for them. Good for them. I bought one.
Yeah, because we had a deal where Gore was gonna get me that game, and he was gonna pay me the money for it, and then I'm like, hey, it's sold out.
Yeah, yeah.
Womp womp.
But yeah. Well,
Womp womp.
that sucks. Anyways, well, I mean, you can still get the
Yeah,
special
I got the special edition, but I was hoping to
Oh,
get
you
the
bought
40.
it?
Yeah.
All right. All right. So I played that. It's fun from what I played, but I stopped playing it because I wanted to do Hyrule Warriors because I'm sure Hyrule Warriors will be like maybe 10 hours if I get through it kind of quick. I've seen playthroughs say it's around that if you don't do every fucking extra thing in the game.
Sure.
And Sakuna I know is gonna be like fucking it's like 80 hours. I'm like, oh shit, all right. But I think it looks really good too. They did a great job with the 3D. Like I thought like it was gonna kind of look chunky or whatever, but it looks really nice.
I'm super happy how that turned out.
Yep. 13 remake I played. It's a piece of shit. What a piece of shit.
You don't like the Fortnite graphics?
No, it sucks ass. No, it's not even up to Fortnite standards. It's Fortnite looks more like 13 than this fucking remake does. I played it and I did a gore plays for it, and at fucking 40 minutes in it crashed. Right when I was saying I could see if this wasn't a 13 remake, I could see it being so bad it's good. And immediately after I said that, it crashed, which I've never had a game that I consider so bad it's good crash before. So, which is surprising. Like Rogue Warrior, classic. Magus, classic.
Hey,
these are classics.
Speaking of shitty games, can I ask you a quick question? That's off topic.
Sure.
Is Fast and Furious easy achievements?
No.
Fuck.
You have to play the game, so no. And a lot of them are tied to multiplayer, so
God
definitely
damn it.
not.
All right.
They're probably impossible at this point.
If it had bots, I wouldn't mind it.
I don't understand.
I didn't buy it.
Fun. Oh, good. Thank God.
I was gonna buy it at easy achievements at least, just to because
I like 250.
I had a really good year of video games. I kind of need like one somewhat shitty game.
I'll play 13 remake. There you go.
I'd rather spend less money on Fast and Furious.
You actually should play the original 13.
I have it.
It's like $33 on Steam. So
I have it.
I'm on like a computer because it looks pretty good. I've seen gameplay of like the PC version, and it still looks great. I don't know how it looks on a PS2 or Xbox or whatever you have.
Yeah, on Xbox.
Xbox. Yeah, I'm sure it looks fine. Anyway, that sucks. I played a little bit of Demon Souls. Never played Demon Souls before.
There you go.
I played Dark Souls 1. I played Dark Souls 2, 3, Bloodborne. I played most of them, but I never finished any of them. Dark Souls 2, I got close. I was like 35 hours in that game. And I got really into that game. I just never finished it because there's a point where it's just like, all right, I think I had enough. I don't really care about the story. And I was at a point where it was just like, this boss is a nightmare. I'm done. So I stopped. And that was the last one I really spent a lot of time in. Bloodborne, probably 10. Most of the other ones probably around 10 hours. This one I could see myself really getting into because it looks gorgeous. It looks really good. I don't think it looks as good as some other things I've played this year. I think Spider-Man, like with the ray tracing enabled and shit, looks fucking fantastic. Demon Souls looks great. It really does. And I can't speak about the art style because I never played the original and I don't give a shit. But it looks nice. It looks
from
creepy.
Footage I've seen. Yeah, it does look a bit less moody, but honestly, I don't get a lot of the rage this game has been getting. The music I do agree with. The music definitely has a different tone than the original, but all in all, the game looks very smooth, very crisp. Just from the footage I've been watching, it looks like a fantastic game.
One question: you played the original, you said, right?
Yes, I played a lot of the original.
Well, in that game, could you quit out at any point and it will save your progress, and you could just join back whenever you want?
Kind of yes, kind of no. It was
like if you're like before, like you're just in the middle of like a hallway and you say, all right, I'm done right now, I'm gonna quit, and you quit, it saves, and you come back and you're immediately in that hallway.
No.
This game that lets you do that, which I thought was awesome. Ooh. So you could just like, if you're like, oh, I need to take a runny shit, like it's gonna be messy, and you have to go and really do it, you could just leave the game, like, because there's no pause in any Souls game, really. You don't pause the game. I think Sekiro has pause. I don't remember. I think it does. But that no Souls game lets you pause. So this game is just like, hey, you need to go. You got to go. So they fucking made it so that you could save and exit whenever you want. and it'll bring you back to that point. Because I tried it out a couple times. I was like, is it really gonna just let me come back? And I was like, all right, let me see, save, exit. I come back. I'm like, I'm right where I left off. I was like midway upstairs too, so it wasn't like a checkpoint or anything. I'm only like an hour in, so I haven't even
And that's
finished the
straight
first
if you just
boss.
quit, not actually making a save or anything.
I thought no, I'm pretty sure it has to save because I don't think it wants you to cheese it. I'm assuming so. Like if you're like right before a boss fight and you have all these souls, they don't want you to save before, die, and then
Okay,
fucking
so
leave the game.
there's
So
different
I
save.
think I guess you could probably turn the game off too, but I have a feeling it probably just auto saves whenever you die or whatever too. So
Sure.
I don't think they want you to cheese it. But from what I've tested, maybe later on that doesn't work out as well, but every time I fucking left the game and turned, and by the way, the loading's quick, so you like leave the game, go right to the main menu, press continue, and you're back in like 5 seconds, which is incredible, especially since Bloodborne was like
Yes, that sounds fantastic.
Bloodborne was like every time you died, every time you fast traveled, it'd be like fucking a minute long loading. It's like, whoo, and you die a lot in that game. I only played a few hours and I died a lot, so. It's good so far. I don't have any problem with it. I played more Call of Duty Cold War. I had a problem with that game. I lost my save. I'm not gonna talk about it in this podcast because it's just gonna be fucking.
Go read Gore's Twitter if you want the whole story on that.
Yeah, but anyway, I played more of that. It's fun. It looks great. It's probably the best looking game I played this year so far, just because of the ray tracing and it's a smooth 60 frames as you expect, and it has ray tracing, which you don't get with Spider-Man. Speaking of Spider-Man, I finished Spider-Man Miles Morales. I think that's a better game than the original. I really like it. It's shorter, beat in like 15, 16 hours, and that's with like 100% everything done. I'm not gonna go for a platinum. I'm okay. Mortal Kombat 11, I played more of that. I tried out Melina and Rain. Rain is really fun. Melina is really fun too. I actually like them both technically more than Rambo, but Rambo, you know,
That's real Rambo.
Rambo, it's fucking Rambo. They don't got the Rambo creds, so you know. Assassin's Creed Valhalla, I played more of that. That's a lot of fun. I played more Sackboy. That's it.
Baggy says Fast Furious vs 13 remake, which is worse?
I would say probably just 13 remake only because it's a fucking remake of a great game. Fast and Furious is just some shitty licensed game, so
It was the finale of Game Awards.
yeah. I mean, that doesn't surprise me. They probably I bet last minute Jeff Keighley got like because they're probably gonna show Fast and Furious anyway.
There was
I bet
something. I want to know what.
I bet last minute. No, I was gonna say I bet last minute Vin Diesel said, "Hey, I want to show up" or whatever. I bet he wanted to because he wanted to promote that shit.
Maybe, but I feel like there's something that was there.
And then Jeff Keighley was like, "Wow, big celebrity man, Bloodshot himself." And then they gave him the award to read too. Remember, he read Game of the Year.
Yeah.
Vin Diesel
With Tekken.
Who?
With Michelle Rodriguez and Tekken.
Yeah.
Remember we played Tekken all the time?
Yeah, remember Tekken? We used to play that all the time during Fast and Furious. Who gives a shit?
All right, let's see. Been playing. So I also finished Spider-Man. Platinumed it. It shouldn't take too long if you're actually interested in the platinum.
You have to play it twice. I ain't doing that shit.
Yeah, you bump it on super easy, and then you can skip all the cutscenes. It takes like 2-3 hours tops.
Yeah.
Let's see. Fantastic though. I loved it. A lot better paced, better variety of missions and side missions. Characters didn't suck ass.
No, they didn't, but they were still fucking weak. Like they need to fix their characters. Like I don't know what's wrong with Sucker Punch. Like they used to make great characters. Infamous had great characters. Fucking of course Sly Cooper. All those characters are amazing. It's just like I like Miles. Miles is cool. I like him, but like everybody else is.
I like
so
Miles.
Lame.
I really like
They're
Genki.
So lame. Genki started getting on my fucking nerves. Like I liked him in the beginning, and he's just like, all right, yeah, I get it. Everybody was so lame in that game. I like Miles though. Miles is fine. His performance got better throughout the game too.
You like
it's just like
Tiger of a Black Teen?
Yeah, he definitely had that. And GameSpot was right, or whoever said it. Games Radar.
Overall, I had no complaints. I give Spider-Man 1 a hard time a lot of times, but I still love that game. That was like in the running for one of my game of the years that year because it was early on, and I loved it enough. I platinumed it and had a good time with it. But I'm definitely one of the game's hardest critics. I think it definitely had a lot more potential than it actually had or it had given. But Spider-Man Miles Morales is the sweet spot of how long a Spider-Man game should be. I think maybe fudge that, maybe cut a little bit of the side content out and add more story-based missions in. But overall, I think it was a lot better. The the twist in there, I mean, is if you know Spider-Man, you know Spider-Man. Nothing too crazy, I think, out of there. Um, and I think the cast was a big step up from the original. I like Miles Morales a lot more than Peter Parker, especially because I don't like Peter Parker with his new face. I don't think it makes sense whatsoever.
Do we ever get a confirmation on why that's a thing?
Because it matches the actual voice actor now, and it makes
it doesn't make any sense. It doesn't. The voice actor's like a 50-year-old man. So first of all,
so the way they said, yeah, but the way they described it was it's easier to mocap him than have someone else that's not. Similar,
I bet there's something shady going
on.
I bet the guy who was the face probably he said like sucker punch is yucky or whatever. And like, oh yeah, watch what we're going to do to you, boy. We're gonna make you look like Tom Holland.
Overall, I did not like his. I don't like his face more. I think he looks too similar aged. And when you're getting some of the missions in there, where it's like there's some really cool side missions in there, and and Peter Parker's a mentor in a lot of that, and it just does not feel like he's a mentor. It feels like he should be best friends with the kid, but he's like, yeah, and I went off to college and I did this, and this is how my first day went. I'm like, bro, you look like you're like in 10th grade maybe.
And also I like the Miles Morales like yeah, he's not completely redesigned, but he definitely looks different. Is he supposed to be like 16 though? Like, he's supposed to be really young. He does not look like that. Especially his friend. His friend's supposed to be like the same age as him, and she looks like she's in her 20s.
Yeah, the age is so weird, Finn.
Finn, there you go.
I don't think there was one person that liked the face change. Yeah, I agree. I don't think there was either.
Yeah. It's just another weird thing in this. I find the acting to be very. I don't know. Everybody has like either like everybody's stern or everybody is like, whoa, I'm wacky, not wacky, but I'm like, oh.
I feel like maybe it's because the fact they're using mocap and like facial recognition to like actually match what the acting is, that they're trying to be more acting with it rather than making up their own stuff. Like they could if it's more cartoony or something. But not wasn't feeling some of that. But overall, I did like it a lot more than Spider-Man actually. The vibe was a lot cooler.
Yeah.
I love the suits. I thought I was gonna say I thought I was staying with the Spider-Verse suit the entire time, but the suits were actually really cool. So I was definitely flipping around in those suits a lot. The soundtrack is killer. I love it. And yeah, no, I'm hoping for Spider-Man 2 because obviously it'll be like flipping back and forth between Peter Parker and Miles. It'll be interesting to see how they go with it, but I'm looking forward to that.
It'll be Miles Morales, Peter Parker, and Trevor.
There you go from GTA.
From GTA, so it's gonna be the same thing, except the loading will be really quick.
Yeah, there you go. And then apparently, if you spend the $20 on Spider-Man, you could transfer your save over and unlock all the trophies right away. So I'm probably gonna just do that so I can just get a quick platinum. Yeah, pay $20 to get a platinum really quick, and they could do New Game Plus.
I'm okay. I don't even want to play the game I have to get a platinum.
Well,
I spend $20.
Well, no, I'll do it, but then if I do, but there's a New Game Plus trophy as well, and I'll probably just play only story missions. I feel like that'd be a fun way to do it.
For Spider-Man PS4?
Yeah. Because there's a New Game Plus trophy on it afterwards too. So
I'm dreading ever playing that game again because I don't want to ever touch any of the stupid stealth segments ever again.
That's true.
Imagine playing Miles Morales' stupid stealth segments now after playing the Miles Morales game.
Like, man, you're so much cooler.
It'd be a literal nightmare. Like, fuck that. Those were so boring. And they weren't hard. They weren't hard at all. They were fucking. They might as well have just like held your hand. Like,
I have an issue with games that force you to stop and wait for something to happen. And if you hesitate, if you hesitate, then all of a sudden the character's like, oh, now you gotta wait for another fucking 15 seconds for him to walk all the way back there and back. I'm like, it's not really fun.
I also have a problem with the camera in that game. Like, the camera's good, but there's times where I'm just like, I can't see fucking shit because the camera's like all up in a wall's ass. And also, whenever I'm doing stealth and you're trying to get on the fucking walls or the fucking ceiling, which is the worst. Don't even attempt it. There's no.
Miles Morales?
Miles Morales, it's fucking like when you're on the ceiling in like some of the closed spaces, obviously because there's a ceiling. You're fucking crawling and the camera's like goes in the first person view and it's like fucking disorienting. And sometimes it's just like I'm trying to see whoever's here, but the camera's just like, oh, you want to go into Miles' ass and out of his head, right?
Yeah, it can be a little frustrating with that.
Trying to get onto a wall too is annoying because there's times where you're just like. You're like, all right, I could definitely zip to that wall. That's a wall I can climb on. Zip. Okay, it's not fucking letting me. All right, I guess I'm just falling down. Fuck it. Thank you. Thanks, Morales.
The combat is a lot more fun though. I think balancing with
Yeah,
the
the
venom
Venom
power
stuff
and
is
the
way
invisibility
better.
is a lot of fun.
Whatever Spider-Man had, I don't even remember
It
what
was
his
the
special
ultimates
thing
where it
was.
like come out like the spider, the kill mode, or what was it? Activate whatever it was in Endgame. Remember how the spider thing would come out?
I don't remember. I know he has
Instant kill. There
gadgets.
you go.
Yeah. Well, I know he has gadgets, but I don't even remember that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that,
it's fun. It's a fun game. Really
yeah,
fun.
I liked it a lot.
And better than the original because
I agree. Um,
uh, I enjoy swinging around, but that game was not great.
I
So,
played Bright Memory last week. Forgot to mention that. Uh, gameplay loop is fucking awesome. Actually, I really, really, really enjoyed the gameplay loop in there. I think Gore's gonna like that a lot. That's definitely
yeah.
a game like straight up, like you got a shotgun, you got somebody out of shotgun just popping
Yeah.
people. All right, someone's coming at you, you swap and you start just blading everyone. Then you're rolling around everywhere. It's really, really fun.
Yeah, I've seen a few for it.
Yeah, it's literally only like 45 minutes. Obviously, it encourages you to keep going and do crazier stuff and unlock more stuff. But I'm excited for when Infinite comes out. Let's see. Randomly after I finished Spider-Man, I was kind of like feeling like kind of zoning out for a little bit, so I went back into Maneater. I was like halfway done through it with the April, so I was like, yeah, let me finish that up there. That game's really fun. That game's always been fun though.
Yeah.
I still think one of the funniest like just things in gaming this year were the cutscenes, the hashtags that happened during the cutscenes.
Yeah.
Whenever someone would say something like, I forget, I can't even remember any of them on the top of my head, but it was the most ridiculous stuff. Like, like what's his name would say something like, "What am I eating?" and then hashtag "What am I eating?" would come around, would show up in the
Right.
bottom corner. That was funny, but and then your shark looks like a fucking titan at the end of that thing, just like with all
Yep.
decked out with all of his upgrades.
Yeah.
Super fun though, loved it. Get
It's
that
fun.
next gen upgrade if you can. Let's
Hell
see.
yeah.
Booted up Ori in the Blind Forest again. This time I'm gonna sit through it and get through it because I want to get through Will o' the Wisp as well this year. The game still looks incredible. Like I have no problem booting that game up again just because it looks so awesome. And then playing through Black Ops 1 for the first time. About halfway through, playing on hardened mode, which is probably not the best way to do it because a couple shots and you're already having a cover for everything.
Yep.
But I'm enjoying it a lot. I finally get the whole. I mean, I knew where it came from, but hearing, I'm just here for the numbers, Mason. I'm like, all right, now I get it. Now I can say I get it.
You
yeah,
don't get it yet. You'll get it later.
oh, yeah, I will. I'm about halfway through it, but I'm getting that prepped up so I can play Black Ops Cold War afterwards. And let me just say,
You don't
fucking
really need to play Black Ops 1 to play that one though. Honestly.
yeah, but I mean,
From what
whatever.
I've played of Cold War, it doesn't seem like it has any tie-in really. And even the characters that show up in Cold War don't. They might as well just be random fucks. Just show up.
Sure, but well, whatever. It's an excuse to play Black Ops 1.
Yeah.
And I will say, fucking quick resume with all that shit, it's fucking the best fucking next gen feature, I think.
Technically, PS5 actually does have a quick resume, because you can quickly go to a mission whenever you want. So if you do want to quick resume to something, they have those cards. Once you press the PS controller button once, it'll say like, "Do you want to resume a mission?" And if you don't have the game even loaded, you press it and it'll immediately start the game up at that mission. So technically, it does, but
That's game by game basis, right? So if a third
Yeah.
party doesn't do the cards, then
technically it's quicker too. So because if you're just resuming a game and then going to a different game, you have to start that game up still. If you want to go to a different game though, you could just immediately like, hey, I want to play that mission in the next story mission in fucking Spider-Man, and it'll just load it up immediately during the cutscene.
that's assuming you want to play that mission though. So if you're trying to boot it up, just get some random shit in the map, you have to.
You can get to the mission and then cancel the mission.
I guess.
Yeah, you can
But-
do that. Technically, it's there.
Sure, I get it,
yeah.
but I've never seen that. Is that does it work for every single game? Is it like
I think only PS5 yes.
so? But I'm saying like, have third parties been using that too? So like Call of Duty has
yeah. Assassin's Creed definitely does because I did that with Assassin's Creed. So,
interesting.
but that's the thing. You have to have obviously them downloaded. You
Yeah.
can say the same thing about the Series X though. So obviously you can't resume a game if you don't have the disc in.
Sure.
But,
But yeah, like I've been hopping back and forth between Ori, Overwatch, Black Ops, Maneater, and it was
yeah.
right away. I didn't even miss a beat, which is super nice, especially because I'm so I lose my focus sometimes. So I'm like, all right, I could play a quick mission, play a quick match of Overwatch. All right, hop back into Black Ops. But yeah, that's easily my favorite feature on the Xbox for sure, by far. I just hope that they add more to it so you can actually figure out what's going on in the queue.
Right.
David, did you not mention that you were playing Astro's Playroom and shit this week?
No, I didn't. That's what I was.
You got a fucking
that's what I
PS5
was-
and
Yeah. Well,
Oh, yeah, what the fuck?
But yeah, no, I've been playing Astro's Playroom. I'm almost done that game. That is such a fun little game. It's great to kind of just find shit throughout PlayStation's history, especially just the little camera operators. They're kind of having little moments.
All the
different games
cameos.
throughout PlayStation. Yeah, so you got like Crash hiding out in the background. You got him doing a little dance there. You had a Metal Gear segment where there's just a dude hiding out in a box, and you can smash it, and he does the. There's a lot, just a ton of little cameos like that throughout the whole fucking thing,
Right.
and it's just an adorable, fun little pack-in game. Like for a fucking free pack-in game, this has by far been like one of the just genuinely wholesome and fun experiences I've had in a bit, where it's just like, dude, I haven't, because I like collectathon platformers. I'm terrible at them, but I like them. And it's one of those things I haven't had like the urge to fully go through and 100% one in a long time. And I'll probably go through and 100% this one just because it's fun finding all of the things from PlayStation's history. And this kind of makes me want like a full Astros game, like not just as like a weird little pack-in to sell a VR to sell the PlayStation 5 controller, but just let
I'm
me
happy
get,
to
like, a
tell
full
you
fucking Astros
there's
game.
definitely an Astro game out there if you want.
What is it?
Astro
Big Boy Adventure, whatever. What's it called?
Astro's Mission.
Astrobot Rescue Mission?
Yeah,
Something like that.
it's been out for a couple years now.
Yeah, it's supposed to be really good.
Oh yeah. Well, I might have to look into that at some point.
Yeah.
But no, absolutely. I've been enjoying that. I'm almost done it. And then I'll go back, do trophy cleanup. But yeah, no, fantastic, fun little collectathon platformer. Just very bite-sized experiences. I like that it gives you the option to go back into chapters of the levels, even though the levels are
Yeah.
pretty short. I still like that you can just be like, all right, well, I know I've already cleared out everything here. I just want to go to this one segment where I'm missing a piece and just collect what I'm missing there. I absolutely love that.
Agreed. All right, Dave, what'd you get this week?
So as we were talking about, I got a PlayStation 5 thanks to you gents and the miracles of Amazon fucking up.
Yep.
Aside from that, video games wise, this finally came in the mail. Panzer Dragoon on Switch.
Remake.
Really fucking excited.
The very mediocre remake.
I've heard good things. I mean,
I think they patched it. Didn't they patch it?
Yeah,
I played it a couple months ago and it wasn't very good. So I don't know if that was before the patch, but
Yeah, I think they patched it.
I heard it's
this
really good.
version took so long is they wanted that patch included in the physical version.
I don't know if I played it before the patch though, is all I'm saying. I have no idea. I don't know when the patch came out, so I played it only
like a couple months ago.
Yeah, so it might have been close, but it was really, really bad when it comes to frame rate. It's like,
yeah,
and it's definitely aged, that's for sure. So like, even the controls are amazing. But you know what? I'm glad you got it. I'm happy for you. I hope you enjoy it. You should get it on Steam though. I heard it's really good on Steam.
I'm gonna get it physical on Switch. I'm gonna play it on that.
Yeah, but you should keep that sealed and then buy the Steam one, and then that one will still retain its value unless you open it, then it'll lose it.
Yep, there you go.
That's true, because then I'll be able to have all the joys of my.
I think it's only $20 on Steam, right?
Yeah, something like that.
What else you get, David?
I've heard it's good on Steam because obviously.
So I picked up my first couple.
It's $16 right now.
Hell yeah!
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Possibly. I picked up my first couple 4Ks just because now got the PlayStation 5. I'm gonna start collecting some of these, upgrading parts of my collection. So
welcome. Hey, how's that 4K TV treating you?
Is that Spider-Man? I
still have one yet.
Is that Spider-Man?
Yeah, one of them is Into the Spider-Verse.
Yes.
And the other is Ghost in the Shell.
Oh, nice. You didn't get the Steelbook? I'm upset.
No, it's one of those things that
it was like
this
double
was
the price.
only like $10 versus the Steelbook is still $20, and I'm like, I pay the extra $10 for the Steelbook, or I could use the $10 for Into the Spider-Verse. And
good choice.
Yeah.
You lost respect.
Yeah, I like Steelbooks.
I thought it was $8. The Ghost in the Shell. I thought it was $8.
No, that was I got mine off Amazon, so they may have been $8 somewhere else, but no, it's one of those things. I do like steelbooks, but at the end of the day, if it's gonna be a little bit cheaper just to get the regular, I'll just get the fucking regular. It sits on a shelf, and then occasionally I'll pull it out and be like, ah, yes, this, and then that's it.
Fuck it, I buy steelbooks. Anything else?
No, that's what I got.
Or what'd you get?
All right, just real quick. I got Hyrule Warriors: Age of Calamity.
Want to get that soon.
I got a copy of No Man's Sky on PS4. So.
Oh yeah.
Play that eventually, maybe. It's
I mean,
crossplay.
you have to for January.
What'd you say? All right,
Yeah,
I got
January.
I got that copy of Spider-Man Miles Morales from Walmart when they fucked up.
Hell yeah.
So, I'm gonna sell this and probably my copy too, because I'm done with it. Not playing anymore. I got Monster Hunter World Iceborne. I'm gonna give this game a shot again because I want to get into this fucking franchise so bad, but I think I'll have to. I think I'll have to do it by myself. It's only $20 at Best Buy. It comes with everything. So the game is free right now if you have PS Plus though. Just the game, not the expansion.
If that's the case, if you try to get into it, let me know. I fucking love Monster Hunter.
Yeah,
I will gladly play that with you. I fucking enjoy Monster Hunter.
Yeah, I've been wanting to get into it, and I can never get into it, and I want to like force myself into loving it. So,
World is a great entry point because it does simplify a lot of elements of the series.
Yeah, because I only played the PSP one. Yeah, no, he doesn't like it. That's why I said I'd probably have to do it by myself. But if you want to play, sure. That's a game you have to play the first little while by yourself anyway. I don't even think it lets you play multiplayer until I'm pretty sure we tried playing and wouldn't let us play for like the first 2 hours.
Yeah, that was fun.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, I don't know. I mean, at this point, every game doesn't let us play immediately. We should just expect that.
Yeah, I don't know why we don't. But
like Godfall, I knew too. Like it's just like, all right, they're not gonna let us play in the beginning. But maybe that game's so dumb. Who gives a shit? Maybe it'll be like 10 minutes in and less. And then it's like, no, it's about 45 minutes in and it's less. I'm like, all right. I picked this up even though I don't really want to play these on PS4. It was $25. I had to get it. And that is the Yakuza Remastered Collection. I'm sure all these will come to Game Pass eventually, but fuck it. Because it's just 4 and 5.
I hope so, because it's one of those things that's what's stopping a buddy of mine from playing them is only 0, 1, and 2 are on PC.
Right.
And then just fucking nothing. And he's the buddy I've been playing them side by side with. And it's like, I'm eventually just gonna say fucking start playing through them all on my own. But
and I'm not gonna be too upset if I have to play them now, because I got that PS5. It feels better.
Hell yeah.
Better. I wish it was the extra version, but I can't complain. The one that comes with the PS3 case. Not that it matters. I don't collect them, but still, I want more. I got the Dark Pictures Little Hope game. I was gonna get on PS4 because I wanted to stream it, but now I was thinking, you know what? I'm probably not gonna stream it. It's like a 7-hour game from what I heard. So I was like,
I want that. I don't want to spend 20 on it though, but. Maybe. I mean,
20's not bad. It just came out a couple weeks ago, or a few weeks ago.
Yeah, if I get my Best Buy credit in time, I'll probably use one of the gift cards for that.
I heard it was fun, so
I know it'll be fun.
I like that they make it look like it's like burned and singed on one side.
Hell yeah.
Like, it's not really, but I don't know if you can see. Gears 5 I picked up just because it's $5. I had a collection. I'll have it. I got this because I actually have this game, this standard one, and they were selling for $25, and I know after Black Friday's over I could sell the standard version for $25. That's a Ease? How you pronounce it? Fucking Ease. That's what I thought.
Ease Gilmore.
Memories. Ease Gilmore. Go Gilmo. Memories of Sesame Street. Timeless Adventure Edition. So it's like the nice edition. I have this on Vita too. I never played it. I only played one East game before, and that was Ark of. Why does everything have a fucked up name? Ark of Niflheim.
Arkham Knight.
This is a series I've been wanting to get into. I forget how old that franchise is.
Yeah,
the series has been going on since the 80s.
Yeah, it's really old. The new one comes out next year, and actually that's not true. I did play East 8 on Switch, but I only got like maybe 7-8 hours in. But it was pretty good from what I played. I just didn't get into it. Now the rest is gonna be all. Actually, no, that's not true. I have one more game thing, and I got this baby right here. I got that Shock Blue Xbox controller.
You been playing with it?
No, it's still in the box. I just got it today.
All right, I just got a little hope. I had a Best Buy certificate.
Hell yeah. Oh, you
Um,
know what? You know what I just read? It's the worst game of the year. Sorry.
I didn't mind Man of Medan, so whatever.
You
Um,
didn't mind Man of Medan? What is wrong with you? Are you high? You smoke crack? Where's the
uh,
crack?
dude,
Let me see it.
that robot blue controller looks really good. And
No,
40
it does.
bucks, why not?
It
That
does,
looks
but
hideous.
honestly,
What the fuck are you talking about? Just
no,
a solid blue?
I kind of like it because it's obviously it's a Sonic Blue. They're not fucking around. It's a Sonic scheme. And I'm talking about the little hedgehog boy because on the back it's fucking white also. It's just like they're not even hiding it. It's just like
I like that one a lot, actually. I really wanted that controller.
That looks hideous. I don't know what the fuck's wrong with you.
No,
that's
that
the
looks
only reason
great.
why
I
really
love
got
the
it.
color blue.
I like the color blue too, but
I like your color
I think this would look way better if
color, but
the thumbsticks weren't also blue.
I like that more.
It's like someone just took a fucking paintbrush and went. It was
No,
like,
I like it. The whole thing is symmetrically blue on the front. It's fucking gross.
Sorry,
I'm
look
sure
at
it
what you're dressed as. You're dressed like the fucking controller. Calm the fuck down.
You're dressed as a controller. You calm down.
yeah, your controller with tits. All right, hold on. Let me open this. I want to see what it looks like now. Talk about.
I like it. I like that one a lot. It's 40 bucks too. Great deal. Live unboxing.
Fucking.
Why is it?
I love colored thumbsticks.
I don't. It never looks good to me.
That's what I did when I custom made my controller.
There it
Hell
is.
yeah, that looks great.
It looks
So
alright.
Yo,
Okay, the back looks fine, but
yeah, that looks great.
The blue on the front looks gross.
Oh, those triggers
Yeah,
too.
yeah.
Yeah. Click that D-pad.
Oh yeah, that's pretty good.
Very clicky.
Yeah, cookie boy.
Yeah, fuck that Cyberpunk controller. Get rid of it.
Yeah.
How is the Series X controller?
This is
It's fantastic.
That's why I bought it.
And they're 40 bucks right now.
Yeah, they're still
Well,
available.
because
Actually, on Walmart they're $39. So if you want
Oh, I love it.
Because I'm still always going to be a fan of the separated D-pad on PlayStation controllers. How is it in that in comparison to that?
It's great.
well, let me see.
It's pretty much you can roll your thumb around there everywhere and it works fine.
Here's this one. Yeah, it's good. It's good. I don't know. What the fuck you want from me, man?
I didn't sign up to fucking give
You!
I do like that it does fit in your thumb. That's good.
Yeah, you
But,
straight up just roll your thumb everywhere. It's great.
But you know what? I never hated the original Xbox One D-pad as much as everybody else did, and that's pretty much what this feels like right now to me. But I'm not playing a game, so I don't know. Because I also had the fucking little spinny disc D-pad thing, which was weird.
It sounds very haptic. It's
Sound-
very clicky.
It's very clicky.
You're thinking of a different system. Talk about haptic.
I mean, that's still the technical term
Yeah,
for
no.
it.
This has a little bit of haptic.
I love the triggers.
Trigger.
All right,
That's good.
what else you get, Gore?
I mean, I really bought it just for that screenshot button. Finally, I don't know why it took them 7 fucking years to think of that.
It's a great
They're
button.
fucking-
I was playing Overwatch and I saw something cool. I went to the home. I pushed home first. Like, oh, hold on, I don't need to do that anymore. And I unhit home and just held that button down.
All right, last things I got The Gentleman.
Hell yeah.
I heard that was a great movie. So Crawl, which is a great movie.
Hell yeah.
I got Casino, baby.
Hell yeah.
Okay, no slipcover. Pan's Labyrinth, that came with the slipcover.
Mm.
The Shining, classic. And I got Baby Driver because I actually didn't have this. I had it in Blu-ray. I didn't have it in 4K. So there you go.
All right.
Wait, hold on. Let me do that again. Here, just for all the PC people. There you go. There you go.
I thought you meant computers for a second. I was like, what is a computer?
Yeah, all the yeah, sure.
Oh,
Driver, just like a PC driver, right?
Yes.
All right.
All right.
Anyway, go.
I got Rambo.
John Rambo.
I got Swamp Thing.
Yeah, I didn't get that one yet. I
got Pan's Labyrinth.
Hell yeah.
I don't know. Oh, I got somewhere back there. I got the 8th season of Game of Thrones. Unfortunately.
Oh, well, that's unfortunate. You can skip all the good action stuff.
Jumping Spider Owner 31. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate you.
Hell yeah, you cute bastard.
Yeah, that's about the end of the movies though. I got a lot of movies, but that's the end of it.
Movies.
Uh, also got Gears 5 because $5. No, I just complete that Gears collection. Uh, let's see. I didn't show this off last week. I got Saints Row the Third remastered. I got a Medieval. Hell yeah.
I got that too. I forgot to bring it over.
And then I got 2 copies of Yakuza Kiwami 2 Steelbook, and I got 1 copy of Yakuza Kiwami 1 and Greatest Hits. I don't want this version of it. I had to settle for it. And then I thought I was going to get cucked by GameStop and get the GameStop cover, but I didn't, so I'll just sell one of these guys. And that completes my Yakuza collection on PS4 now. So now I'm all good on Yakuza games. Board game stuff, because a lot of Black Friday shit. Just got this today. Got Pandemic, because very, very timely. Did more of these.
Figured.
These things are fucking great still. Still always have those up. Make sure you read which ones are the better ones, though. That's another exit game.
Yeah.
Some of them are kind of ass. So I've, funny enough, this Black Friday, I spent more on plushes than I have just video games because I've caught up on video games, and there's been just plushes that just stacking up on these websites. There's more and more. I'm like, I want that, but I'll wait. So I bought a bunch of fucking plushes. I got a lot right now. I got a fuck ton coming like in the next like week or two. But shout out to Fangamer, free shipping on everything, so you can just buy whatever you want. Just keep ordering stuff.
Yeah, I forgot. I guess I didn't show it here. I got one thing from Fangamer. Is that here? Let me find it. Keep talking.
Yeah, Fangamer's great. They got a bunch of shit on clearance right now. It's all free shipping. Doesn't matter how much. $3, $100 doesn't matter.
I got this Double Fine Blu-ray. It was
Hell yeah,
$5.
I got that. I got that coming to me too.
Level. Yeah, it's cool. Nobody cared to buy it. I guess that's why it's $5.
Yeah, but I looked at the content of it. I'm like, that's a lot of shit.
That's a lot of shit.
You're not getting that great plush?
724 minutes, and that's before the extras. Extras, you get about 2,000.
You're not getting that great plush before it sells out?
I already got it, yeah.
Hell yeah.
I got it, like, I don't know, maybe whenever I got this stuff, I bought that also. I
Got
didn't
it.
get it yet.
Let's see.
'Cause I
First,
still have a few things from Fangamer. Yeah, I forgot to reply to you.
I got like fucking like 7 or 8 packages coming from them. So first off, I got an Ori plush. Shouts to our boy Ori. This thing was $5. I like this game. I need to play more of it because I actually really, really liked it. This is a Scion from Into the Breach. It was only $5. Why not?
Yeah, I was thinking of getting that, but like I don't know. Like I was just like $5, but I was like, that's too much.
It's great quality.
I know.
It's like, why not?
They always do great quality.
Yeah, that's why I buy a lot of those stuff. I bought these. These were fucking expensive as shit when they first came out. Dropped to $5. Why the fuck not? I got your boy Toe Jam and Earl. These things are fucking huge.
I was gonna buy that too, but I was like, I don't even like these guys that much. So
Yo,
and I knew they were big because I saw videos about it.
He stands.
I know, but I don't like Toe Jam and Earl that much. They're fine. I mean, they're fine, but I'm not going. I don't know.
I wish I spent a little bit more time on the website because they also had a $5 the dog from Wargroove with the little armor on him. I almost bought that too, but
I looked at everything. I was like, there's some Thimbleweed Park stuff I wanted to get. I only got one thing from Thimbleweed Park, which is a game I haven't played, but I know I'm gonna like that game, so I bought like one thing.
They have a really good poster on a Fangamer. That's like the long one of all of Thimbleweed Park.
That's what I bought.
Yeah. Dude, I'm going nuts on Fangamer. I got
Did you get that Device 6 thing, or did I just spoil something? But
no, I'm thinking about ordering them because they have 2 posters for Device 6. The cover art of like the actual game, and then one of like the schematics, and both look great. There was one I want the schematics one. And I want the Neo Geo schematic one as well.
What?
Now it's $5.
Yeah, the Octodad fucking plush.
Yeah, that's coming to me too. $5.
That must have been new because I
that was not anymore, but
Shantae leggings. Got by that.
They had one day where they just added more to it. They haven't done it again since because Octodad wasn't originally. If you buy that and the tie, it's like $8, I think.
There's a tie too.
Yeah, the Octodad tie.
Where is it?
I think you should be able to combo it. It should be an option if you go to the plush. I think they didn't knock $2 off of that too if you combo them.
There it is. It's sold out.
Ooh.
Oh, fuck. God damn it.
Website.
Yeah. This website sucks.
But yeah, I grabbed the Octodad plush.
I'm
$5. Why
saying,
the fuck not?
I
like
should do some of these too.
Big Dave.
Dave.
Yeah.
He doesn't know what
Oh,
we're
yeah.
saying.
You
I
know
I
what
heard a lot
Fangamer
of
is?
plush talk.
the what?
I heard a lot of talk about plushes and zoned out.
Dude, whenever I'm planning on getting a new place sometime, probably like in January, February, I need a like nice shelf back here, and it's probably just gonna be just all plushes. I have so much fucking plushes I don't even have out anymore.
I'll have a plush coming in December, but it's not game related.
Yeah, it's some waifu fucking
Yeah,
pillow.
it's
Kind of. So that plague doctor that
kind
you
of.
see in the background there, they decided
Oh, I've seen those things
Go
around.
with it.
Yeah,
So now
Plague
it'll
doctors are
be a
pretty
plague doctor and a plague nurse.
yeah, I've seen that. My
they-
girlfriend really
isn't that
wants them.
cute?
So they hold hands. But yeah.
Oh, ain't that adorable?
Hell yeah.
Wow, so adorable.
Get the Scion, Gore. It's $5.
Fucking prick. What?
Get the Scion. It's only $5.
Who the fuck? What are you calling me?
Who the fuck are you?
Who?
Fuck you. Who even is you?
I would love if one day I say that
Explode.
and you guys just disappear, and I realize for the last 10 years you were all figment of my
Yeah, welcome. Oh, yeah,
I'm gonna be-
Gore's living Joker.
imagination. Yeah. Oh yeah. Except I'm not fucking you. At least I don't think I am. Well, there's someone in your head, man.
Yeah, I get it, Gore.
Ah!
Look at that little guy. He's pissed as hell.
I
He's
can't.
he's
believe
like,
that.
buy me.
I don't know why I get that. Oh, that's it. I'm not gonna get that one only because I don't know if I'll ever play that
It's
game.
$5.
I know, but I don't have the room for it, fuck boy.
Just do
I
it.
might get these Thimbleweed Park magnets though.
I'm gonna probably buy another thing on Fangamer. I've been just buying little bits and pieces. Yo, today they came out with Homestar Runner merch.
Yeah, I know.
Fuck yeah. I bought that Strong Bad plush so fucking fast.
It just sucks that everything I love is like nobody cares about it.
Yeah, BioShock, Red Dead.
Nobody cares about it. Well, yeah. Red Dead randomly will get something, but for the most part, like everything I love doesn't get shit.
Dude, I have so many of these fucking. I had to fucking move Celeste away from battling.
Oh, that's cool. That's an Earthbound poster.
There's a lot of cheap shit on there. Free shipping too. Hell yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna get that that soundtrack too for a game I've never heard of just because it's $5.
Why not though?
It's $5, man. It's all shit.
Yeah, it's free shipping, so you gotta like make fucking 20 different orders.
That's
and
what
they
I've been
always be
doing. I kind of feel bad
$5.
for them. Like, you guys are shipping me. Oh, keep ship. Just make us buy one box instead. Are you on there right now, David?
Yeah, I'm looking now.
Hell yeah. All right. Let's move on from the longest segment we had of what we buy. So let's play trivia and then
This is not gonna be a fucking short podcast like I figured.
I was aiming for it though. All right, trivia. Who's leaving? Actually, David, you're watching. You're looking at the website, so go ahead and.
Yeah, there you go. I'm looking too. I can multitask. Yeah, see you later, David.
I'm gonna message you. All right, whatever.
All
All right, Gore.
All right.
This is a celebration of the upcoming Enslaved game. But by the way, this is from Nick. In celebration of the upcoming games gone by, Enslaved games gone by, as well as Ready Player 2 releasing next week. Can you name these book to video game adaptations?
Okay, 1 second. I'm sorry. Wait, is there a screen up? I don't see anything.
Oh, is the screen share not up anymore?
Yeah, it's not up anymore. You
Weird.
can't see. He's gonna be able to see though.
We'll do it before he comes back.
Well, that's when he comes.
All
back.
right, here you go. Here you go. All right, you see it?
Okay. Yeah, I see it.
All right, you ready?
Yeah.
And
Okay, I get it. It's Witcher, obviously. Witcher 1.
okay,
It's Witcher 1. I know that definitely.
you got it. You got it.
The fuck is it? Oh, is this Is this Where's Waldo on the NES?
That's what I was thinking it was.
Yeah.
Yep.
Also. Yeah, okay. All right, next. I can't see if it's right or not. Is this Parasite Eve was based on a fucking book?
Yep.
Okay. All right, I didn't know that. Is this Dune? It has to be Still Suits.
Nope.
No, Dune. I don't know what the
Yes.
game is. What is it called? I can't see it.
It's
so
just a
I don't
Dune.
know
It goes away right afterwards.
I know. I just
Why?
want to see what the name of the game was.
I just typed in Dune.
What the fuck? Oh, the Bible? No one
Bible
fucking
Man?
know. Bible man, yeah.
Bubble.
Bubble. Booble.
No.
No, that's not real. Yeah. Skip this one. Oh, Charlotte's Web.
Jesus.
Yeah, that's all right. There you go. Nosferatu? What the fuck's going on?
Fuck. How the fuck do you spell that?
No, that's not. No, there's no way. Oh, what type it? There's no way.
I don't know how the fuck to spell that.
Nosferatu, Feratu. There you go. It's not it anyway. So I'm pretty sure that's how I spell it. I don't think it is anyway. That's what Nosferatu looks like. All right, skip it. Wait, how much time do I have?
13 minutes.
Okay. What the fuck is this? I can't see this.
Oh, there you
Oh
go.
wait, what's that say?
Okay. The TV film did originate as a book, believe it or not.
Ripley's, believe it or not. No, don't put that. All right, next. I have no idea. This is Metro
Yeah.
Exodus. That one's Metro Exodus. I don't know if that means. All right, then just put Metro
It would have worked already.
or 2033.
There you go.
All right, there you go. That one, I'm pretty sure that one's Exodus, but I can't really tell. It might actually. I don't know. What the fuck? Echo the Dolphin? No, it's Echo with two C's. I don't think it's based on a book anyway. So with two C's, no H. Yeah, no. All right, skip it. Oh, I wonder what this is. Game of Thrones, the Telltale experience or whatever. All right, next. All right, I just go to the next one. Harami. Kyle with chance of meatballs. Kyle with chance of meatballs. What? What? The fucking. What's her name?
I think I know what this is.
I was gonna say the fucking Magic School
Yeah,
Bus.
I was thinking this.
I don't think was that based on a book or that was just a fucking.
Yeah, there you go.
Yes, it was. I never read a book.
Great graphics.
Oh, is this gonna be a? It's gonna be a Tom Clancy shit. I bet. I don't know what it'd be. Tom Clancy shit. Yeah. Tom Clancy shit. Thomas Clancy. No. All right, skip it. Alice Madness Returns. I guess it might be Alice Wonder in Wonderland. Okay, that works. All right, just skip it. I don't know. What the fuck is this? All right, skip it. Oh, green eggs and ham. Green eggs and ham. Hell yeah, there's that little guy. Bye. I don't know. Fuck, I don't know, man. Next. Oh, it's back here. Okay, next. I still don't know what the fuck that is.
Make sure I'm spelling that right.
Oh, I'm going by the slime. Is it Goosebumps?
That sounds right, huh? Yep.
Yay. Yeah, slime gave it away. This TV film did originate as a book, believe it or not. All right, so obviously it's stupid.
Oh, I know what this is.
Oh, is it Lemon Smash or whatever that movie you were in was called? Lemon Party. Everybody look up Lemon Party.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't do that. The TV film. All right, just next.
Yeah, take your mind out of books. Like,
All right,
okay, next.
that's not gonna help me. Oh, is this I was thinking this before. Is this that fucking terrible Aquaman game?
Nope.
Battle for Atlantis? No, I don't know. No. Is it? No, wait, was it? Yeah, is it Atlantis, the Lost Empire? I don't know if that was. Oh, by the way, David's back. I don't know if he sees all this shit.
He's not even looking.
Huh. All right, next. What the fuck am I looking at here?
I think I know this is too.
Hmm. I don't know.
Next.
Next. Yeah. This has to be a Tom Clancy thing. Or is it? This isn't 007. Looks too good. I put GoldenEye. This looks way too good to be it. That's based on a book, technically. Maybe it's another James Bond game. Try like World Is Not Enough or whatever. I forgot which ones came out after that look like this. Nope. No. All right, next. It's gonna be that Bible one again. No, oh, this one, yeah. Ancient Society of Dragonologists. Is it called Ancient Society of Dragonologists? Dragon World. I don't know. Fuck it. No. All right, next. Oh yeah, this one too. What the fuck is this? Hmm.
It's on a
This one.
Wii.
Yeah, I get it. Or it's a fucking PC game. I don't know.
It's a fucked up looking key.
Huh?
It's a fucked up looking key if that's on PC. I'm looking at the riddle part.
Key.
Yeah, it's this B next to the riddle, so I'm assuming if it's on PC, that's a B key.
Oh, is that supposed to be a B? I can't even tell.
Yeah, it's the Wii
It's like
trigger
a
B.
black box for me. Uh, I don't know. Next. Oh yeah, this one too. Based on a book. What is it? Fucking Brats? I don't know. Is that based on a book? Probably a book. Trying to figure out who the fuck that's supposed to be in the picture. Bye. Next. Ten Commandments. Futuristic Ten Commandments.
Is that I mean, either
Yeah,
way.
no, it's not swallow. There's a fucking option for swallow. No, don't type that. Stop. Why does it look all futuristic? What the fuck is this? Next, fuck it. Try it one more time for some of these. All right, this TV
You got
film
this
did.
one, I think.
Do I? Because
I
I
think
don't
so.
know. Spice Girls, Spice World,
That's
any of
another.
them.
You're kind of on the right track, I think.
Spice World, Spice World. No TV movie. It wouldn't be a TV. That was a movie, like an actual movie. I can't even tell what I'm looking at. Like, is this on DS, GBA? What the fuck? It looks so garbage.
About 4.5 minutes.
Miley Cyrus is Hannah Montana, the game, or whatever. I'm based on a fucking book. No, just put Hannah Montana. It's not. This TV film did originate as a book, believe it or not. This TV, what fucking TV film? It's obviously some kid shit.
Yep.
I'm glad I don't know what this is because this looks like fucking dog shit.
I think I know what it is, but I could be wrong. But I'm fairly confident in it.
This shit looks like dog doo doo. All right, I'll try the next couple again, and then just end it. See, this one looks like.
69 coins. Hell yeah.
What does that say on the top left? It's just an A.
I think it's just water. I think it's
a lot of
breathing.
fucking A.
A.
Is this really not Aquaman? I just assume with that logo it's supposed to be Aquaman.
Is it just 2 words that was typed in? No.
No. Okay. All right. Next. Was it fucking Mighty Joe Young? What the fuck is this? Sinbad? Fighting a fucking gorilla? Or Rampage, the movie, the game? The book? No. Stop.
2.5 minutes.
That's Jungle Book? It better not be Jungle Book. I mean, it ain't fucking sense if it was. All right, good. Tarzan?
That's what I was thinking.
Why is he?
Yep.
But why is he? What? Why does he have a fucking sword? Whatever. Sure. I guess this one's fucking confusing me. Some of All Fears. I'm thinking like Tom Clancy games. That one was a shitty one. No. I can't think of any other fucking James Bond ones. So I don't know if it is that. Looks fucking old as shit though. And James Bond is based on a fucking book. All right. I'm not gonna get the other ones. Let's just done.
Okay, 13 out of 20.
All right. Don't show him. Oh,
You were close.
You got me. Fuck you. Fuck Piece of shit. Piece of shit fucking trivia. Come back. He saw. He was looking the entire time.
Yeah,
What a
that's
cheater.
Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six.
Watch. Let's see if he notices.
The muff.
Yeah, see, he did. Cheater.
I messaged him.
He's a fucking dick.
So,
All right, you ready?
hell yeah. What am I doing?
Okay, this is from Nick. In celebration of the upcoming Enslaved games gone by, as well as Ready Player 2 releasing next week, can you name these book to video game adaptations?
Interesting. All right.
All right, ready?
Yep.
Go for it.
Witcher.
Okay.
Oh, is that like a Where's Waldo?
Yeah.
You got it.
Parasite Eve.
Parasite Eve.
Next. Oh, is that I Have No Mouth and I Must Scream?
Is it really?
Yep.
Wow. Didn't even know that was based on a book.
Yeah, it's a short story.
That doesn't count. Disqualified.
The fuck? Noah's Ark?
No.
My favorite book.
Babe?
No.
Think of another classic book about a
Charlotte's Web?
There you go.
I noticed that because there's a spider on the top right.
David's not getting this one.
Dracula?
No.
Nosferatu?
No.
No.
Next.
You're not getting this one.
Based on a book.
This TV film did originate as a book, believe it or not.
Eurovision?
Eurovision.
Nope.
Fucking what? The Eurovision was like a competition.
S Club 7.
I've never even heard of that. So if that's what it is, I don't.
No, it's not fucking S Club. Fuck that show.
S Club 7.
I don't think you're getting this one, David.
Yeah, next. That looks like any other FPS to me. Next.
All right.
Animorphs.
It better not fucking be Animorphs. Someone be pissed. Wow, I didn't even know there was a video game for Animorphs.
There was tons of them. Game of Thrones.
I don't believe it.
Tarzan?
Yep.
I don't see how that is Tarzan at all. Fucking has a sword. Fuck.
Hotter the chance of meatballs. Magic School Bus?
Yep. You're not getting this one.
How far look like fucking Spock? Based on a book. I'm gonna guess it's Tom Clancy something.
Bless you.
This is N64 era, thank you. Or at least PlayStation era. Very early 3D era. Is that like, I don't think that's the original Rainbow Six, but is it Rainbow Six?
Yep.
Yep. It is. Congrats.
Alice Madness Returns. Oh,
you don't know what this is. Fuck
Songs of Pernath, was it?
How you spell that?
Pernath.
No. Gordon, what the fuck is that?
Songs of Pernath.
There's some fucking dragon riders of Pernath, maybe it was.
So why would it be song?
There was a book series about these dragons riders that. Oh god.
What happened?
No, I accidentally clicked next.
Yeah, fine, hit next. If it wasn't that, I have run out of ideas. The fuck is that?
Yeah.
Riddle me this, Batman. These nuts. Next.
These nuts.
Dr. Seuss of some kind, obviously. Oh, green eggs and ham?
Yep.
No, I wonder what gave you that fucking idea. Alright, if you get this, we're gonna stop talking if you get this one.
The cupcake.
I bet something fucking retarded. Oh, I bet I know what it is. God damn it. I think I know what it is.
I know I've seen this before.
I know what this is.
I have no fucking clue. Next.
All right, you're back at the beginning.
I think I know it's. No, maybe it's not actually. Say it.
I don't think it is, but is this the original Android's Dream of Electric Sheep?
No.
Okay. Yeah.
Next.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're not gonna guess this.
You might.
He was too old for this.
It's some kind of vampire. What the fuck? I don't know. Vampire Diaries? I don't know.
Vampire Diaries.
Nope.
Diary is a book.
I don't know. Fucking Supernatural? Is this the video
No.
game adaptation?
Yeah.
No.
It looks as good as the special effects in that show. So.
American Gods? Is this that?
Yeah, it's American
Yeah,
Gods.
American Gods. Yeah, that fucking really bleak, violent as fuck. Shit, yeah, it's
Next.
You're not getting the next one either.
probably better than American Gods. I heard that second season sucked ass.
You're literally never gonna get this one.
I was like, I don't fucking know. I'm not a little preteen girl, so
Yeah, sometimes you are though.
no, I'm a man, baby. Even though the one in the pink looks like she has like a fucking neck beard.
Are any of those women?
Yes.
I hope so.
Oh.
Why are they dressed like that? Well, they're not women.
Oh.
They're probably like 12-year-old girls. It's probably for fucking little baby girls that think this is cool.
I honestly thought the pink one and the blue one were men, so I don't know anything.
Hey,
Maybe they
whatever
are.
they
I don't
want to,
fucking
it doesn't
know.
matter.
We don't gender roll here, but
Oh, Adrian just said it doesn't matter. Wow. He doesn't care about you.
About
He
David?
says this. Yeah, about David.
TV film. Fucking.
You're not getting this one.
I don't watch Disney
Right.
shit. I'm sure it's Disney.
It is.
Yeah, there's no fucking surprise there.
Sadly, that doesn't even help. I don't know, Lizzie
Victoria,
McGuire.
Victorious.
No.
Victorious.
It's
Chloe 101.
it's an animal
Project
and then
Snowblind.
a group.
Oh, Cheetah Girls. I got it.
That's
Me and
not-
David can get that point.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
It's Cheetah
Actually,
Girls.
let me double
that's-
check. I'm fairly confident that's what it was.
Yeah, he used to.
Yeah, there
watch
you
this
go.
all the time. He used to watch this all the time.
Yeah,
So
my
we'll
thing.
just mentally note -1 for me right now.
Oh no, well, it's plus one to Gore.
Yeah. +1 for me.
I don't think it matters though.
It doesn't matter.
Project Snowblind.
No. I'm surprised you didn't get this one. This
Was
one
that
doesn't.
based on a book? Like Snowblind?
Do you want? Hey, you won by the way. If you want to keep going or not.
Well,
No, I don't want to keep going.
no, he didn't technically. I had 13 also. He only has 14 because I gave him one.
Oh
Wait,
right,
what?
I know you're still going
He
then.
fucked up. You just saw it.
That was Rainbow Six.
Oh, you got it.
You got
Why
Rainbow
did it say
Six
X? Why did it say? Why did it have like an X mark right next to it?
because you didn't have it.
Oh, okay. So I didn't get that one obviously.
Yeah, no, I'm done.
No,
It's
keep
a
going.
tie.
No, keep going.
I'm surprised you didn't get this one honestly.
Winter-based. I'm gonna assume third-person shooter. I don't know.
It's definitely first person.
It makes it look like a third-person shooter with a character like that.
It's first
No,
person.
It's a first-person shooter. It's pretty
Pretty recent.
I
popular.
have no fucking clue.
We've talked about these games too.
Comrade. Does that help?
No.
I don't know if he's played these games. But
Of course he hasn't.
you don't know.
I still think this is part of the Dragon Rider series, but I can't prove it.
I looked it up. It's Dragon Riders of Pern. So put that in if it is then. Just Pern. Pern. So if he got that, then he won. Dragon Rider, I think it's one word, but it might work. I think Dragon Riders is one word. No, then
No. All right. I don't fucking know, dude.
next. I have no idea what the fuck.
I think you're
this
done
is.
then. Yeah, David's done.
Are you sure?
He doesn't know these.
Look deeply.
No idea.
All right, give it up. It's a tie.
All right, what is this?
Ultimate I
was gonna
Spy.
say fucking I Spy for the next one. God damn it!
Let's go to the beginning really quick.
But for the next one, I was gonna say it. The one that looks like a little girl game. I was like, is this I Spy?
And that looks
'Cause
familiar to me, so
I
I,
was thinking, where's Waldo too? I was like, oh, they're gonna do books like that shit.
okay, so yeah, Witcher.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where's Waldo? We all got that.
I think you probably just
Parasite
used
Eve. Yeah, I'm just looking around. This is Dune, David.
that, dude.
Oh, that was Dune. Fuck.
I only knew because I know what still suits are. I have no mouth, I must scream. Got that. Some Jesus shit
Charlotte's
going on.
Web. This is Goosebumps.
Really?
Yeah, I only
slime.
do that 'cause of the slime. So,
Oh.
and it's a kid game, I could tell. So I knew it wasn't fucking Nosferatu.
The Cheetah Girls.
Cheetah
I only
Girls.
knew this because I looked at this. I saw the cheetah print.
And also used to watch it all the time.
Yeah, it's my favorite.
You binged it yesterday.
This is Metro, David.
Yeah.
Oh, that's from Metro. Gotcha.
Yeah, I figured you would have known that, at least like
He
had
was
an
fucking with
idea.
it too, because he showed you the one rare time where you're in fucking outside and it's snowy.
Animorphs.
I thought it was Aquaman, that shitty ass Aquaman game.
Game of Thrones.
Technically based on a book, kind of.
Tarzan.
No, it's
Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs. The Magic School Bus. Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six.
I said Tom Clancy like 2 other games, but not Rainbow Six.
Gotcha.
Alice Madness Returns. All right, this one is Dragonology.
Dragonology.
Oh, you were close, Gore.
Oh, I was close. I just said put Ancient Society of Dragonologists. Fuck. All right.
Ultimate I Spy. What the fuck is this one? Oh no, your Dr. Screenham.
Yeah, what is this one?
The Babysitters Club Friendship Kit. Never mind.
Holy fuck! They made a game for Babysitters Club. What the fuck?
What the fuck is Babysitter's Club?
It was a series of novels way back when. That was basically. It was kind of like Goosebumps, but with like a girl's twist to it. So it was a lot more heartfelt and just weird and cheerful.
That sucks. What the fuck? Got here.
All right. Congratulations, no one. No one won that.
No one won.
Ironically, Dave should lose because he knew that last one. He knows what it is, so that should be a minus point. But we'll let him slide.
There's no way of guessing that was fucking Baby. Granted, I have not read a Babysitters Club book since fucking.
This man read one?
I read a few of them, yeah.
Wow. He didn't know what Goosebumps is.
Congratulations, Gore, the movie god, for winning that trivia point.
I used to have a book bag
I
filled with fucking Goosebumps.
I still have my
It's just
Goosebump
not-
It was
books.
like one of those big ass book bags.
I might end up donating them because I haven't.
I gave him to my cousin. They ain't worth shit. So
Yeah. All right.
it's like, here you go, just like you, ain't worth shit.
So we only have one singular news story. It's not even a news story. I just want to mention it because it's a pretty cool story. We got a new announcement of The World Ends with You.
yeah, that's cool.
Yeah,
Imagine-
them fucking ripping off Persona with their use of Shibuya.
yeah, fuck them. How dare they rip off Persona?
Persona.
Because World Ends with You definitely did not come out before Persona 4 or 5. Dicks.
Also, it's not like
Assholes.
Shibuya's a real
Because
place.
fucking
Wow,
places in the
fucking.
world, yeah.
Yeah. Well, was Shibuya in Persona 3?
No.
No? Okay. So, yeah, exactly. Dumbasses. Dumb
All right.
fucks. Idiots.
That's it for Blue Rubies, though. That's all we wanted to talk about.
Hey,
Cool. Good on
Sure,
that.
I think we can make this longer. Come on, we can find some more news.
5 hours later.
Let's just find. Let's read it. Let's talk about
Our feelings.
Hold on. Yeah, let's talk about our feelings.
All right.
Oh, you know what? Actually, that's funny. I just saw a news article that said, "Shut up." There's a new Metro game in production.
Did go really quick just before we leave though? What were your thoughts on Red Dead Online being a separate purchase now?
Man, that's fine. I mean, I don't know. They're gonna do the same thing with GTA 5. I think I didn't play too much of Red Dead Online really, but I think that's probably a good idea. $5. That's all it is for the first few months at least, and it's a good idea to make that a little bit more popular, especially right now. Like when
Oh, it's only $5?
It's only $5 for the first few months, and then it goes to $20.
The physical?
No, the digital. What do you mean?
Is there a physical of it?
Of Red Dead Online? No.
Oh, I thought there was a physical of it.
No, just digital. It's $5 just for the digital if you don't have the game already, or you had it, you got rid of it, but you just want to play the online anyway. So, not bad. $5 for that. I think by March they said it'll be 20, but when it comes out, I think sometime next week, it'll be $5. Also, another quick shout out in the news, just really quick. Worms Rumble is coming to PS Plus. That's another PS Plus game. Will it be as popular as some of the other games out there?
Like
Maybe
Rocket
not.
Arena?
Yeah, Rocket Arena. Yay, Rocket Arena.
Hey, shout outs, Gore called it.
I did call it. I did. During the one of the 12-hour streams.
So
I said
sift
that's
through
gonna-
the 12 hours when we're playing through Worms.
To be fair, I only called it if it does become popular because I did say it would be a PS Plus game and it will be the next like Fall Guys. Not as popular, but it's gonna be big, especially
Watch.
since it's free. It's gonna be like Rocket League, not Rocket Arena.
Rocket Arena is
gonna be
free
like-
though too, so we're gonna play a lot of Rocket Arena coming up.
Rocket Arena sucks. I don't want to play that shit. It's free right now on EA Play, so what the fuck?
Free on
I have
PlayStation
that.
Plus though, dude.
Yeah, but it's free with Game
PS5?
Pass. Technically, so PS6. Think of that.
All right,
Here's the
that's
button.
Blue Rupees. Stay tuned. We're gonna segue right into games gone by.
Watch out behind you.
Ah!
We should have talked about that new Monster Hunter trailer.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah! Welcome to Games Gone By.
Yeah, right.
I'm
So,
Adrian. Or
That's
David.
him.
We're segueing in from Blue Rupees. Shout outs if you're watching from there. If you're not, who cares? What's up?
Hell
This is
yeah.
our Enslaved Odyssey to the West episode. Coming up, we have December 24th for Grim Fandango. That's David's pick. January 29th is No Man's Sky with my pick. In a second, Gore's going to announce his new pick. Once again, these will eventually be audio podcasts. Stay tuned for that. That's going to come down the line. I've just been busy, and the few breaks that I've been having, I'm just not wanting to do anything. I'm just chilling.
All right, this is the question I was gonna ask then.
What's up?
If we had the audio only yet.
No, well, I'm still working on it, but they'll happen. It's just a matter of probably around winter break. I'll start working on that properly, just because a few breaks I have, I'm like, fuck it. I'm vegging out and sitting in front of my TV, not doing anything.
Reasonable.
But yeah, so this is our Enslaved Odyssey of the West. Gore's pick. BRP at bluerubies.com if you want to submit your thoughts. I think, David, you want to open that up? We might have something, I think. I'm not sure.
Nothing. I see.
Okay, I know Nick was gonna say something, but I think he was trying to finish the game in time. But
Right.
whatever. Gore,
Yes.
you have a pick for February. Let me get
Yes,
the exact date before you have it. Let me see.
Okay.
This is shit, I just had it. February 26th will be this date.
Right.
And David, do you have anything else on top of that, or are you good?
Because the game amount does fluctuate, I will announce it a little bit ahead of time, just to make sure that you guys
As
do
in
have
now,
time.
or are you gonna wait?
Yeah. Well, he says it's fluctuate. I'm assuming it means you could beat it in 20 hours or 50 hours.
It
that's
technically
enough.
could be done in like 20-ish hours, but it does have like a main game plus extra of like 60-ish.
Okay. So we'll cut it in between then, I guess, right? We'll average it out, I assume.
Yeah, because it's one of those things that honestly, the main game is very quick. The main game plus extras to get all the gear in the game, really.
Okay.
So do you want to announce
Cool.
that now, or do you want to wait for next month or something?
You want something?
I'll announce it after Gore.
Okay. All right, Gore.
All right.
February 26th is your pick. What's it gonna be?
All right. Well, see, I'm dropping quality.
Deuces.
That's what I do. I'm dropping deuces. Everybody's picking stupid fucking whatevers, and I'm here dropping real classics. Some of them are cult classics. Some of them are classics. And I decided to go ahead and pick one of my favorite games this time. It's time, my guys, because next year is the year for this series, because it will rise again. It's time to play
Knack.
Beyond Good and Evil,
Oh.
baby.
Oh yeah.
Goddamn right.
Keep thinking that.
No, as Bane says, Knack comes later. That's what he says. He said that in
Should
Dark
have
Knight
met
Rises.
before talking about a plane.
Oh, and then he goes, "Ice is nice." That's a quote from
Beyond
Knack.
Good and Evil.
Beyond Good and Evil. Now you don't need to play it on GameCube. Obviously, I just have the GameCube
I
copy.
got it on
Play it
GameCube,
wherever.
we'll
You can
play
play
it on
the
GameCube, fuck
HD one.
it.
No, you should play the HD one. It looks
Yeah.
pretty nice. So there you go,
Mm.
and that's cheaper too.
Alright.
Beyond Good and Evil is your February 26th Games Gone By pick. David, March 20.
And it's short,
I think it's March
15 hours. Too,
February
so.
25th. So then March 25th. Big Dave.
Save our Mother Earth from any alien attack. I went a horror
You
route
alright?
with all my picks.
You okay, man?
Yes. That is a jingle you guys should get used to. For my pick for the my next games gone by, we are doing Earth Defense 5 on PlayStation 4.
Oh no! All right, that's fine. I'll
The
do
most flat.
that. He only picked it because he played it before. He doesn't even play it again.
No, I want to play it with you guys. It's up to 4-player co-op.
It was just $10 the other day too.
I
think it's actually free.
No, here's the thing. I love the EDF series, and I went with a horror theme for all my picks for games gone by for this year. And this is
He's that pissed. He's not gonna get. He's not gonna get October for at least another 2 years. He's like, all right, fuck it. I'm just gonna make a whole year.
I'm gonna make up for the last 5 fucking times I won't get it, or the next 5 times I won't get it.
So I went with the KPB horror, and we were talking about how No Man's Sky is like the first chance we'll get to like have a multiplayer game on Games Go By. I'm like, fuck that, I want one I enjoy. Let's do EDF. So yeah, EDF 5.
Oh, I think said 4.
No, EDF 5.
But EDF 5 $60.
I can get it digitally for cheaper.
And that's what I'm looking at. Earth Defense Force 5 is $59.99.
It's like $40 physical on Amazon right now, or something like that.
I spent $40. Yes.
Got till March. Hopefully, is it new?
It came out in December last year.
Oh, so I was gonna say that price.
Oh wow, fuck.
All right.
Well, the physical just came out. It never had a physical version.
We can only play the digital then. That's the rules. Sorry.
EDF 5.
I think it's an EDF 4. EDF 4 was just $10 the other day. All right, fine. I guess we're doing EDF.
I guess.
Better game.
It's funny because we just had the first reaction. I'm like, all
right,
right,
that's way fucking better than Shin Megami Tensei. So.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of EDF. All right. So
he's not a big fan of No Man's Sky, but yeah.
Yeah, but at least one gets critical acclaim now.
EDF? I'm pretty sure it did. I bet EDF has the same Metacritic score. Hey, let's see if
EDF 5 raked up with bad No Man's Sky.
Oh no, good No Man's Sky is what gets reviewed nowadays. Let's see, what is it? 5? Let's see. That's 4. What the fuck? Hate this fucking.
You're gonna have to be on sale watch for that because I'm not gonna keep track of when that's on sale. Yeah, I have no money for that right now.
As a 76, Adrian, that's pretty good. That's pretty good.
I guess.
You better grease those thumbsticks up because you can be playing the shit out of that.
I'll play a little bit.
What?
I want to pull a reverse. I want to pull a reverse David on that one. Probably. I'm not feeling that one.
David's gonna play it.
We'll see. All right.
Why are you destroying David's feelings? Look at him.
Just David has.
I'll play it.
It's the first game we can all play co-op together. It's like, nah, fuck that.
No Man's Sky we could play, but no.
I'm down to play co-op. I've said I am keeping that installed so we can all play co-op.
No, you hate it.
For months now.
Yeah, the only thing about that though is that you're like, oh, the way what was the way you described it, Corey? He was like, yeah, can we just play our race? Like, we play an hour. I can uninstall it now.
Yeah.
I want that gone from my hard drive on my Xbox.
Yeah,
why? What are you playing on your Xbox that you need to install it and like play it right now?
Else.
Wow, what an asshole!
At least you can get No Man's Sky for like fucking $10. I don't know to spend 40 ass fucking dollars.
No, because Game Pass, but.
Oh yeah, I gotta spend money on fucking Earth Defense Force. All right. No Man, your games gone by schedule is now December 24th, Grim Fandango. January 29th, No Man's Sky. February 25th is Beyond Good and Evil. March 25th is Earth Defense Force 5, and I'm gonna pick a good ass Telltale style game for April 29th now. So get ready for that one.
You got it, because fucking you already wasted like 70 hours on your first fucking pick. So
I'm gonna pick one of those nice little decision makers for David now. So we'll see how that goes.
Oh, does he not like? You don't like those, David?
Oh.
No.
Why don't? Well, they are quick though. Hey, if he picks Wolf Among Us, that's a pretty good one.
Yeah, or
I have a feeling Wolf Among Us will be at the Game Awards.
And we can play Until Dawn keeps with your horror theme too, so it'll be just like exactly stuff you want. There you go.
You know what? If I learn,
give me a chance to finally finish that game.
If I learn that the Wolf Among Us 2 is supposed to be shadow dropped during the Game Awards, but because Cyberpunk is coming out the same day, and they decide not to, I'm gonna be pissed. That's a future I'm thinking of that might happen, and I don't like it.
Future I'm thinking of is I'm picking Dear Esther for April 29th.
It's like a fucking 25-minute game. Please
Yeah,
do
but
that.
David's gonna fucking be pissed. Though. That's the only thing I
Please
want.
do that. You can put on a podcast and play in like half an hour.
Oh yeah, well we have podcasts longer than that game.
Yeah, he won't even listen to it. But like, yeah, you walked and you listened to some fucking dumb narration or whatever. I wouldn't mind playing that actually.
I feel like the new curse for David for me is he's gonna pick some game in spring. I'm like, all right.
Yeah, David. I'm okay with Earth Defense.
I never liked Earth Defense Force.
I haven't played one since the first one.
I just never liked it. I tried playing 27/7, didn't really like it.
Yeah, that's the one.
I tried playing.
Yeah, that was not the greatest. I mean, granted, that one eventually became 4.1, but 5 is really good. 5 is phenomenal. Best one in the series easily.
Yeah, I'll keep a better open mind than you and fucking No Man's Sky, but not feeling it.
I don't know.
Anyway, whatever. Let's go. Let's get on with Enslaved Odyssey of the West, though. This is Gore's pick. This is usually his Christmas.
Well,
game.
I haven't played it at Christmas around Christmas in a long time.
Gore became a non-fan and stopped playing it, but he's coming back to it.
I have a fucking statue in the background of Monkey. How many people you know have that?
We looked at Rule 30. What was it? Rule 34 of Enslaved Porn the other podcast a while back.
Yeah, the other podcast a while back. Whatever one.
Yeah,
you need to bring back the second episode of Rule 34. You know
that. Oh, you know it's almost a year anniversary of that too, because remember we announced like our top 10 games or something.
Yeah,
that was our most viewed episode. It was looking up everything Gore likes.
Let's look up some more Rule 34 right now. Let's go.
Everything Gore likes is Rule 34.
Let's not even talk about the fucking game. Let's just watch porn. Fuck it.
With the bros.
Porn with the bros. Yo, I'm with my boys.
The circle jerk, you know?
Watching Trip Gang fucking railed by
Devil's Triangle podcast. Let's go.
Yeah, that makes me really happy. Monkey and Pigsy railing fucking Trip. That makes me, every time I play the game for now, I'll be like, oh boy, I watched them fuck.
No, just Monkey railing Pigsy. Let's go.
That's probably what actually is. I bet that's what it made.
All right. Well, obviously you love the game, but let's talk a little more about that. What'd you pick it for and why?
Well, we need a shorter game for November because next gen. Originally, I was picking Fable 2, which I'm sure David would have been happy with, considering he's playing it anyway.
No, my girlfriend's playing it right now.
Same person. But there's no. Wait, why'd you point at the door like she's there? Is she playing it right now? Like really,
No,
literally right now?
Now knitting, but
no, she's knitting. What's she knitting?
She's knitting you a scarf.
Me?
Yeah.
Wait, she doesn't know me. I don't need a scarf.
It just says Gordon the movie guy on it.
I need a Gordon the movie guy. That's me. All right. Well, I picked it because I love the game. Obviously, I bought statue. It has to mean something. But I love the game. I loved it when it first came out. It was a huge surprise because I like Ninja Theory's previous game, Heavenly Star, but I didn't love it. It was one of those things where it's just like the PS3 controls are really annoying. I hated the 6-axis just like everybody else, and you were forced to use it. And I never finished it. So, but I love Andy Serkis, always have, and he's a big part of why this game is around. And
what's the backstory there? Because as someone who'd never watched movies back in the day, I didn't realize it was Andy Serkis until I was revisiting this game.
Well, I'm not too sure about the backstory about why this game became a game, but originally it was supposed to be, I think, I want to say animated. I think it was supposed to be a CG movie. It was going to be him mocapping Monkey and stuff, and then it just happened to be a video game after a little while. I think it's just like maybe the budget was too big for a CG movie to do what they wanted to do, so they turned it into a video game. Andy Serkis was game the entire time, so he did it anyway. I think he even has like a co-directing credit for this. But it's written by the guy that did Ex Machina and Annihilation too. So he actually directed Annihilation also. Yeah, he directed both.
What's his name again?
Alex Garland.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he co-wrote this.
Which the ending, that makes fucking sense when you think of Annihilation and the ending of this.
Oh yeah, for sure, Annihilation, for sure. But yeah, I really love the journey. I love a game that is simple in its premise. Like you're in the future, you don't know really what happened. You learn kind of what happened. It's a typical post-apocalyptic future. But you don't really know too much. But you really just follow two characters. But you play as one character throughout. You have another character.
Not this huge ensemble or anything.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I love like even BioShock Infinite. You have two characters and there's a huge ensemble, but you're always following those two characters. Same thing with this. You're always following these two characters. You meet another character later on, but for the most part, there's no real other side characters or anything. And it's really dependent on if you like these characters. I love Monkey. Monkey's one of my favorite video game protagonists. And that's probably part because I love Andy Serkis so much, but also it's just he's I don't know, he's a badass. I love him. I really do. And I like his character development in the game where he is that kind of guy that's just like, I'm out for myself. I'm there to do what's good for me. And he meets this girl Trip, and then he sees like, all right, well, maybe it isn't just all about me. Even if he's forced into helping her and protect her.
He's not even forced at all. It's just like, hey, let's take it off, and he's like, no, put it back on.
Yeah, that's
way later though.
Yeah, that's like the last hour.
I
of the
know,
game.
but I'm saying is like that's.
Oh yeah, that's when he builds up and actually starts caring about things. That's why the development works so well. Because at first he's gonna kill this girl, he's about to fucking kill her. And then later on he's like, no, put it back. I like the leash, baby. Ooh. But it's a great relationship. I really like the world itself. I think the setting is great. The graphics still look really good. The facial animations in this game are fucking. It's a 10-year-old game. It came out like October 2010, and it still looks great. The facial animations are amazing. They still hold up to this day. So I was really excited to replay it again, but it just like kind of crept closer and closer to our Games Gone By thing, and I've played this game maybe 5 or 6 times. Yeah, so I really do. I love it. I love the story. I love the characters. The combat is fun. I think it has like a nice heavy feel to it whenever you're fighting robots. I feel like whenever you are fighting robots in games, it's hard to kind of mess that up when it comes to like feeling it. Like whenever there's a game where you're shooting robots, like you got to get the sound design right. I think this one does. The combat's not nothing amazing, but it's good. I like it. I just love it. I really do. I don't have many complaints for this game. I even think the pacing is perfect. It's just like you get to see a lot of the dangers of the world.
Sweet.
Yeah, and yeah, it's like 8 hours long. It's
a lot
perfect.
of variety.
A lot of variety. You got the cloud thing, which is really awesome. Love using that thing. And also, it's based on Journey to the West, which is kind of cool because it's kind of based on it. What I really like about it is that it's based on it.
Based on as Dragon Ball is. So
yeah, exactly. It's like even Dragon Ball, like with his hair and shit. Obviously, it took inspiration from that. Even though I guess the Monkey King also kind of has that kind of hair too. But it's cool. And
you're looking forward to Monkey King, aren't you?
Huh?
You're looking forward to Monkey King, aren't you?
Yeah, the Wukong game. Yeah, that's looking good. You know what? I'm a fan of this story, considering I never read any of them, but I'm a fan of the story just because of this game. And even though this game, obviously, the story is different, there's a lot of similarities in the book. It's the Monkey King and a monk, I think, right? That are on a journey to the west.
King, the monk, and there's like 3 others that they get enlisted. Like there is a pig-related character, hence why like Oolong in Dragon Ball and Pigsy in here.
Yep.
And there's 2 other characters that
Goku
come along.
uses a cloud to get around and stuff, just like in this, just like in Monkey King. Yeah, he has a staff.
Ian in the chat says this game was underrated.
It is very underrated. It didn't do well at all. I'm surprised Ninja Theory lasted after this because I think it really flopped, and they must have put a lot of money into it because it looks great. And I mean, Andy Serkis.
It reviewed well too, right?
It did, yeah. I think it has like somewhere in the 80s. I think on Metacritic.
It sucks because this on the cover and the intro at least it makes it feel like you're getting a AA experience, but it really feels AAA if you open your mind to that.
Yeah, it looks really good still too, and I love it. I really do. I could play this game any day, and see, it always feels like a journey, which is good because no game out there nowadays feels quite like one anymore. It just feels like, all right, yo, do that mission. All right, you see that mission you just did? You have to do it 5 times, and you go buy a gun. Like, all right, cool. It's just like cool. Everything's live service bullshit now. It's just like I want like a nice point A, point B. Let's get it done. No point A, point B, and then now there's a C because DLC, and then a D and an E and an F. I'm like, oh fuck. Oh, they keep adding more content. I didn't play the last thing. am I going to get the next thing? I need to play the last thing. I'm like, oh no, my backlog, no.
Yeah, anything that pressures you into playing it, like as if you're like, oh, you're missing out if you don't do this right now. It's
Yeah,
like, well,
exactly.
cool.
Enslaved
Ian
is a
also
nice little. Even though it's called an Odyssey, it's only 8 hours long, and it's a good one, I think.
Honestly, less than that. I got through it in about 7 or so.
Yeah, probably less. Yeah.
Ian says, I love this game, but I knew no one that played it.
Me too. Well, you know us. We played.
I didn't.
I played it when it first came out. I did a review back then. Check it out. I think I gave it really high. I think it got like a really high score.
I got this. I get it. I think I got it late 2011. It was on my Amazon wish list, and one of my friends on Twitter. No, it wasn't on my Amazon wish list. They were like, "Hey, you'll really like this game. Like, you'll like." And I never heard of Enslaved, and they're like, "Yeah, you'd love it. Just." I think it was either that or you recommended it to me. Something happened. I forget what.
Okay, possibly.
But someone recommended it to me, and then somehow someone purchased it for me.
I gifted this game to a bunch of people. So
yeah, and I got it gifted by someone, but I might have put it on my wish because of you or something. I forget. But somehow
I might not have gifted it to you, but I probably
no, it wasn't you. It was someone else. I know who it was, but yeah, no, it was great. And like I didn't replay it. I've been neck deep trying to knock out some backlog before this gets.
Yeah, I didn't replay it either, but it was like one of those things where I remember the story. I mean, I played so many fucking times. So.
I only played the once, but I did refresh myself and everything. I watched everything, caught back up with everything. But
Right.
yeah, with my backlog so nuts, I was like, I have no time to spare if I want to start knocking some stuff out. Bless you.
God bless you.
Ian says, this and The Darkness were my sleeper hits on PS3.
Right? Darkness 1 or 2?
Let's know in the chat.
But yeah, no, so I rewatched it and he didn't say yet. He just put The Darkness.
Darkness 1 was great. I never got into it as much as 2 though.
It's funny because yeah, it's been almost 10 years since I played this game, but revisiting it, rewatching the cutscenes and the gameplay, it's already all come back to me, especially the ending. The ending just hits.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it does, and it's one of those endings where it's just like it's almost it's abrupt kind of, but also like if there was never a sequel, it'd be fine. Like it was like, all right, I get it. I could see where this would go.
Right.
It leaves it off in a way where like, okay, they wanted to do a sequel. They said that, and a year after it came out, they said it didn't do well. We ain't doing a sequel. I was just like, it sucks.
Well, we'll speculate on that really quick, but Ian said also the second one he liked better.
Second one, yeah, I loved the second one. It's so good.
So we'll write that down at the end, or maybe we can do it now. I don't really care. What would you speculated from the from a sequel?
A sequel? I would expect it to go a little bit bigger, like like maybe not open world or anything, but like kind of bigger in scope, just with its story. I expect it to like maybe even take place a few years later. See what happened after that. Because at the end you unleash everybody from Pyramid. And everybody's unplugged from the virtual world, so it's kind of Matrix-ish, you know. So
it felt like something Remedy would do now too.
Yeah, for sure. Ninja Theory always likes doing that kind of twist where you're like, oh, there's technology and shit. Like, yeah. I bet Hellblade has that at one point. I bet there's like some weird twist where there's technology or something.
Creed.
Yeah, you find out it's all in the Animus.
Yeah.
But it's just I could see it just taking place a little bit later, and then there's just something else that happens. Maybe I would just like it to expand on the story a little bit. Maybe you have to explain some things, and just go on our adventure. I could see them even trying to make like maybe Trip the main character this time, in the future, a la something like Last of Us, I guess.
Or just make them swap back and forth.
Yeah, that too. Because Trip obviously you don't play as in this game. She doesn't really. She's the tech girl. That's about it.
As don't you think that this and Horizon would be too similar at this point for a sequel?
You know what? I looked up earlier today, Enslaved. I was just looking it up just because I was thinking about it. And there was an article that says the big reason why they're not even considering doing one again is because of Horizon, because their ideas for Enslaved 2 were going to be kind of like Horizon. And it kind of sucks because Horizon just completely aped a lot of that stuff that Enslaved, but nobody played Enslaved, so nobody like called them out or anything. Not that it ripped it off, it didn't. I mean, but but Horizon has the same exact premise though. Sure. It's a futuristic world where all the past technology is gone. Everybody's using like janky shit like a staff, and there's robots that are trying to kill you. I mean, it's a simple premise, but it is the same premise pretty much.
Well, can you imagine though, like if Horizon had not happened, and now that Ninja Theory is in Microsoft's,
Yeah,
there's a good chance that would have happened.
I would love if they just said, all right, we're not going to do a sequel to Enslaved 2. It's not going to, I mean, Enslaved 1. That's not going to happen. I would love if they did like a remaster, like a straight up remaster for the game.
Like a Demon Souls
Shadow that'd be style. Cool. They would never do it that large scale though, is the problem. But I don't know, I've seen weirder things happen. Dude, a remake of fucking 13 came out recently. So I could say, I could see it sucked ass. But you know what? Ninja Theory is a good company. So I'm sure they won't give their baby to like some shitty studio that sucks.
It's kind of wild because, like, yeah, I get that they can't do that, but also, like, they can. Like, I feel like an Enslaved sequel would be exactly what Microsoft wants for their portfolio.
Reason why I picked Beyond Good and Evil 1 is because Enslaved very much reminds me, just not like tone or anything like that, but just like quality-wise and how nobody played it and nobody cared.
I thought you were gonna say you picked Beyond Good and Evil 2 because you like canceled sequels.
I didn't pick Beyond Good and Evil 2. Not that good.
Games with canceled sequels. There you go.
Well, Beyond Good and Evil 3 got canceled. It sucks. Well, at least we got 2. It's coming.
Yeah, at least we got 2.
It's coming next year.
You got the statue, so you're just.
I got the statue for both. I have a statue for pretty much every game I absolutely love. It seems like
even games that don't exist.
Yeah. Fuck you, asshole. Yeah.
Don't worry. Save the Beyond Good and Evil 2 roast for the game.
Back.
And pay him for it.
Yeah, and then give me money. Give me money. No, I got BioShock, I got Beyond Good and Evil, I got that. You can't see it.
You got Alien Colonial Marines.
Yeah, I actually sold that. So I don't have any more. All the classic. Mario classic. Yeah, I got a Nier statue. So
what's the statue that you have of a game that you didn't like but you bought because it was a cool statue? I know you've done that like maybe once or twice.
Overwatch.
Yeah, now.
Actually, I don't know. I didn't really care for God of War Ascension, but I have a statue of that game. It
was like some game. I could have sworn even like the last year or two, you bought a statue. Like, I don't really like this game, but I thought the statue was cool.
I probably did. It was probably because it was super cheap.
Yeah.
Right? Oh, was it Days Gone?
Yeah, that probably was it.
Days Gone. I have that one. That was really cheap though. That's why. And I'm really considering getting rid of it. So, even though it's like fucking broken, so that sucks. But I also got a Horizon statue. Also talk about.
There you go.
Yeah, no, it's a game I really do love. I would love to see a sequel. I would love to see some kind of remaster.
That fits Microsoft's portfolio. They need, I think. They didn't need like a heavily cinematic with like actors and like a linear.
I wonder if Andy Serkis would even want to do it again. I'm sure he would. I wonder if like the actress that plays Trip would do it, because I think the actress that played Trip was from like Ned Declassified School Survival Guide. I think so. I think I looked that up, or maybe it was like another show.
Let me check.
She kind of reminds me of that one chick, the older.
Lindsay Shaw.
Yeah, that is her.
Yeah, that's. I remember looking it up. Like, who the hell is?
Yeah, no shit. Yeah, okay, that makes a lot of sense. I felt like I couldn't. I fucking pinpoint. I'm like, I reckon.
Yeah, she was Moe's.
Yeah, because I watched Ned Declassified, but by the time fucking Enslaved came out, I was like, what? I was like, oh, it's been like years since I watched Ned's Declassified School Survival Guide. But you two are taking a drink at the same time. Wait, hold on. Yeah, keep drinking. Huh? No, I'm done. You stop drinking.
I wasn't actually drinking. It was specific.
Yeah, me either.
Do that, but...
I was talking to Adrian. Anyway, I'm not always talking to you, Dave.
I was a little bit left.
Oh no! Now it looks like he pissed his pants. Great.
Oh, it's on my foot.
David. It looks like he pissed his foot. Thanks, Dave. All right. Back to Enslaved. Enslaved. Really quick. We should probably talk about the actual story.
Yeah, Ian in the chat. Problem is, these games are games of the past. Everything has to be open world, not story driven.
Yeah, that's what sucks. But you know what? I could totally see this like working as just a open world game for sure. I don't want that to happen. And honestly, I can't wait to play Beyond Good and Evil 2 if it ever actually happens. But I'm not excited for it to be an open world game. Like, even though that world is awesome in Beyond Good and Evil, I like that it was.
I'm not gonna, and we're
It
gonna
was
talk.
slightly linear. In Beyond Good and Evil 1, you could explore a little bit. I mean,
We're gonna talk
it's not
about.
like. But
We're gonna talk about Beyond Good and Evil 2 for sure. Like the idea of what we're getting with that on
oh yeah,
the
the
games
Beyond
gone
Good and
by.
Evil.
But I will say is that like the vibe that I was getting, even just someone that has not, I played maybe like an hour of Beyond Good and Evil 1. Um, it felt like a not the
I,
sequel that you would want.
yeah, that's why when we were watching it and and you're like, oh, this is definitely. I'm just like, it's not. It's just not. It's not the same tone at all. But right when people are cursing and shit, I'm like, that's not Beyond Good and Evil.
I
Like,
saw a talking pig and I'm like, oh, I know that talking pig.
but I've seen talking pigs before. Look at Enslaved. That might
Pigsy.
be why I like Enslaved and Beyond Good and Evil so much. Just talking pigs.
There you go.
I don't think Bioshock Infinite has a talking pig though, but I don't remember though. But as a horse, it's like a robot horse.
There you
It's
go.
an animal.
Let's talk about the story.
All right. So it's very simple. It's a very simple story. Monkey. It even starts off with no real introduction. It's just monkeys in a slave ship, which I actually read this. I didn't know. He's inside a escape pod thing or whatever, but it's like an enslavement pod thing. But he's in like this like egg shaped thing, and I guess in the original story, the Monkey King is born in like a stone egg. So it's almost like when he breaks free, he's kind of born, and that's the first time we really see him. Which I was like, all right, that's kind of cute, I guess. So they took inspirations a lot from the original story. But so anyway, yeah, he's on a slave ship. You don't know how he got there. He got caught, and obviously, who gives a shit? He gets off just because a girl Trip, who's really good with tech, she can hack stuff, gets herself out, and she's the whole reason why the ship is like starting to crash and crumble. The ship crashes. Monkey wakes up with a thing like a headband on. He's enslaved by the girl Trip. She needs yeah, there you go. Show it off, baby. There's that game. She needs him to take her back to her home because she knows she ain't gonna make it if she doesn't have like a protector, and that's pretty much where the story goes. Because at first they're hostile to. Well, it's not. It's more monkeys hostile.
He doesn't want to deal with her. He wants to go on.
Yeah,
he doesn't want.
He doesn't want, and also it's pissing him off that now he's like enslaving. He has to do what she wants. And of course that relationship builds up later on. Like I like that Monkey isn't completely subservient to her too, where it's just like, yeah, okay, I'll do it. Like there's times where she screws things up and he yells at her like, hey, if you want to fucking survive, you gotta listen to what I'm telling you. You can't fucking stall. And I like that relationship, really do, especially towards later on before she finds out what happens to her home. I really like that slow build up to them becoming more friends.
Yeah, it felt very Last of Us. Well, I mean, obviously this is before Last of Us, but it felt
Yeah.
it's the same thing Last of Us where it was building gradually. Like
Yeah.
it builds like just like adds Lego constantly to the point where you can't tell, but then if you look away for long enough and come back to it, then it's like, oh no, you really have grown along since
Yeah.
since you've gotten there, and a lot of it is storytelling through dialogue in game.
Yeah, and that's what I love. I love when a cutscene doesn't take the priority over like just the regular gameplay dialogue.
Yep.
And there's a lot of just them talking about stuff. I wish there was a little bit more though. Actually, like after Last of Us, I love that stuff where just randomly like Ellie would say something or whatever. And there's not a ton of that in this game, but there's enough, especially since it's a shorter experience too. So it feels like you're getting a nice compact
But again,
story.
this is also what 3 years prior to
Yeah, it's 3, right? And
Last
also
of
probably
Us.
doesn't have it doesn't have big of a budget, I assume. But yeah, the story obviously has its twists and turns later on, as we mentioned with the ending earlier, where like we talk about like this is a post-apocalyptic future. You got a guy who can climb a lot. That's why his name is Monkey. He doesn't have a name because his parents were killed when he was a kid, or even like a baby or whatever. So he doesn't even know his name. And you have the Trip girl. So it's a very simple journey just to get her home, and then it twists later on to like, let's go take down these slavers. And then you find out what's actually going on at the end. Yeah, it's all great. And then they meet Pigsy, and Pigsy is a character. It's the only other character really in the game besides the character revealed towards the end of the game. But Pigsy shows up and kind of changes that dynamic a little bit. He comes in, he's like a sloppy pervert. He's fat, he's ugly, he's
I love the
disgusting,
line where
smells.
it's like, he's like, I respect you, so I'm not gonna cross any boundaries, but I'm really in there.
Yeah,
And
yeah, get your
he's like, yeah, you really want to hit on her after fucking found out her dad just died?
yeah. I like the one right before that. Is like a couple scenes before that where he's just like, yo man, you hitting that, man, come on, man. Yeah, and he's like, well, she enslaved me,
Yeah.
if I don't do what she says, she'll hurt me. And he's like, my man. It's like, you hit,
And
I mean,
then,
you hit,
right
right?
after that, they're on the boat and there's that heart that comes around them.
Yeah. It's so good. And later on, Pixie's great, but he definitely changes the dynamic
Yeah. Well, which
quite a
is
bit.
good because I feel
It's
like
fine.
if I feel like it would have got a little bit too romancy if it was
Yeah.
just those two like the whole way
It doesn't
through.
really get too romancy too, because it would be kind of weird if it does, because she's still like 19. I don't know how old Monkey is, but I'm assuming he's older than 19, way older than
Yeah,
19.
but
I think he's supposed to be still young. I don't think he's supposed to be like how I think
he
Andy
was
Serkis was like late 40s at this point, and so it's just
sure.
like, yeah.
It didn't get romantic, but that's cool because Pigsy kind of like just threw in a little bit of comedic aspect to it and kept it a little more fresh and didn't let it travel down too much, and they kept them to the end too, which
Yeah.
was good to keep it all fresh. David, what do you
I,
think about all this stuff?
I hated it.
Yeah, so I've been holding up thoughts on this here.
Yeah.
So I played this on PC, so I have a slightly
I
different
heard
experience.
the PC has some problems.
Not fucking great. The PC version has a lot of weird graphical issues.
Yeah.
One is it doesn't even do like full 1080p on PC properly. It's fucking weird, the resolution. I can't even set it to a windowless version. Like it has to be full screen all day, every day, and it's fucking weird. And playing through the game, there are times where like the ripples of like where the skeleton structure is will appear in cutscenes. So you'll be watching a cutscene and there's just all these black lines of the skeletal structure that just appear
That's
in the
part of it.
cutscene.
That's how he actually looks.
Yeah.
Sure.
Honestly, I don't even know what you said right there. Like you said,
No, I
black
heard what he
lines and-
said. It's
No,
part of
I
it,
no,
but-
I don't. I know what you said. What'd you say? Black lines and what?
He's got like you can see a skeleton black outlines on their bodies every once in a while.
Oh, that's weird.
Yeah, and like just like you know how like a wave graph will show kind of like
Yeah, I
the
know.
kind of yeah, it did that.
Right.
And
I never saw that. I just saw a lot of glitches. Like you'll be doing like one of those finishing animations where it slows down and sees Monkey's face, and Monkey's face would be like untextured almost. To be like,
I
what
never
the fuck?
did that. There was one cutscene I meant to take a screenshot of it, but like Tripp's hair was going through her face during a cutscene, which was kind of hilarious.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure that happens sometimes in the 360 version too. But yeah, that's a little weird.
Apart from that, I actually really hated Pigsy.
What? It reminds you of yourself too much?
A little bit, yeah. But no, the reason why I hate him is because I didn't really get a romance dynamic from Monkey and Trip until Pixie was introduced. Like, so you hitting that? And it's like,
You didn't get that when they were on the motorcycle and she like got all cozy with him?
Well, she was obviously kind of,
I didn't personally get that at all. I just thought that, okay, we're comfortable with each other. All right, fuck it. We've been through a harrowing experience. I am fucking comfortable with you.
It was a whole like they like zoomed in on the camera where she like actually like grabbed into him.
Yeah. And she's like, and also the campfire scene where she's like kind of nervous, asking him if he wants to stay, and he's like, he doesn't say anything throughout that entire scene.
I don't know.
I never really got. I mean, I do get the romance thing, obviously, but I never felt like it was too over the top. And Pigsy being a fucking weirdo.
His name's fucking Pigsy. Like, I don't know.
Well, that's the thing too. Is like in the game they never expressly state her age. So during that exact time, it was like. So we're a monkey, a pig, and a teenager out on an adventure. I'm like, wait, how old is fucking Trip supposed to
19.
be?
She's 19.
And, well, that's the thing is like they don't say it in the game. No. So when we get to that line of dialogue, I'm like, wait, how old is she? How fucking weird is this dude fucking being to this?
Well, you have to realize. Actually, you didn't play the DLC, did you?
No,
I forgot there was DLC to this game.
Pigsy's Perfect 10. It's really
Yeah.
good. I really like it.
I can't remember. I need to fucking play that. All right, how was
It's
it?
really good. And it'll actually make you like Pigsy more because I'll explain just the premise. The premise of that DLC is that he's alone. Like he has nobody. Like dude, and he's really alone. And it's all about him building a robot to have a friend. So that's what it really is. I won't explain exactly anything else.
I'll have to play
And
that
towards the
test.
end of that DLC, you'll feel more for Pigsy, I think.
I like the sacrifice too. Like that was pretty brutal when he fucking.
Oh yeah, you just see him fucking like.
I was like, all right, fine, whatever. I kind of don't mind him as much, but like initially, I'm like, dude, this is fucking creepy as shit. I don't like this character. This is fucking gross. And playing him towards the end, I was like, okay, you redeemed yourself, buddy. I see what happened here.
Yeah.
But all in all, I really like the dynamic of just Monkey and Trip. Because again, I didn't get any romance vibes out of the two. I just kind of saw it as like, all right, we're surviving hell together and we're just fucking going through it and we're getting comfortable with one another. I was expecting the whole time for there to be like a reveal of like, oh, this thing I told you about us, if you dying, if I dying is a trick.
It's bullshit.
Because like there's a line earlier in the game of like, hey, of course I'm gonna come back for you because if I die, you die, right? And she's just like, oh yeah, I said that. Yeah, that's gonna happen. I was expecting that to build up to a line later on where they're like, yeah, no, that was full of shit. That's not a real
I more
thing.
assume that is like
What was that twist of? That was in a movie too, I swear. That exact twist where you find out like
sure. I can't think right now, but
never mind. I know what it was. I don't even want to say. I don't want to say. it wasn't exactly like that, but it was similar. I don't want to say.
But yeah, no, I was expecting there to be like a big reveal.
I assumed that was more like they knew their relationship was like beyond that now, and it was like, oh yeah, that's still the underlying motive, even though at this point they're just helping each other out.
Yeah, and at the point where she says she wants to get revenge, and Monkey knows all about that, I'm sure.
Hell yeah,
hell yeah, man, let's go get some revenge.
That was a fantastic fucking scene of just like the fucking city's destroyed to shit, and she's just like, I reneged on our deal. I'm sorry. I don't know what to say, but we're gonna go fucking kill whoever's responsible. He's just like, yeah, we're gonna do that. We're gonna go fuck these people up. And she's just like,
that's what I like.
Get so understanding of all this.
I think with Pigsy, she was like, hey, I gotta do this. And Pigsy's like, I'm in.
Yeah. He's coming. And like even when she tells him that her father's dead, he's just like, there's actually a little bit like he actually feels bad. Like actually feels bad. He's not a dick. He is, but he's not like a full-on dick.
He's definitely a dick, especially when he had the crosshairs going. He was like looking.
Yeah, he's looking at it. Like I was waiting for him to like aim at fucking Monkey's head. It was like he's not. He's just looking at them. Fucking like
shot you. You know, you're getting in the way in this brawl. I could have popped your head off. It could have happened accidentally, but it could have happened.
Oh, watch out for the rhino.
He's
already fucking down there.
Yeah, I don't know. He's a dick, but I mean, I didn't really like. I didn't take it like as if like he's like this asshole guy that doesn't like. He was still funny and still like stuck along and everything.
He adds a lot, I think, to it.
Why he creeped me out as much is because I didn't. There's nothing in game that explains fully Trip's age, so it was like, oh yeah, we're just a teenager, and he's constantly going after him. Like, how old teenager? Like this is fucking weird.
She's definitely not 14.
19-year-old chick in the apocalypse, and I feel like
that's what I was thinking. Like
their choices aren't really that fucking much to begin with.
Especially Pigsy, who lives in a fucking mountain of trash. Mountain of trash, and that's it. Like even when we get to her home, you see like maybe I don't know, like a couple dozen dead bodies. Which by the way, that's fucking brutal. You just see them all burnt to a crisp, like some Star Wars shit. It was like whoa.
Like, yeah, that was so fucking brutal. You go through this whole thing where just bridge after bridge to the point where even Monkey's like, I'm fucking done hearing about Mike. I don't want to give a I don't give a shit about Mike and his his love of bridges. Just fucking get there. And then all of a sudden, just like, oh, and you even have that moment where Monkey just is like,
yeah, he knows.
I see what happened here. You don't want.
I think he always knew. Like that was like even with the bridge. Like, why is the bridge active? Why is the security active? You could tell he's just like, all right, let's go in. Like,
Yeah,
even if he
Monkey's
says no,
very like wise beyond his
pissed.
age. You know, is the kind of the point. Is like
Yeah,
he knows,
I
but he
felt
cares. You know, he'll deal with
He
it.
cares. Yeah.
we'll get into this a bit more in final thoughts, but Monkey definitely really sells this game 100%. I fucking love the performance. I knew the voice was familiar, but I didn't place it until you said Andy Serkis. And absolutely
You see
fantastic
his
fucking
face at the end. At the
character.
Yeah,
end,
he
when
plays himself.
yeah, he plays himself. Because I remember playing the game originally, and then you find that one mask thing, and it like does a glimpse into the virtual world thing, and you see his face. I was like, "What the?" It's like you just see
Yeah.
Andy Serkis's face for a second. I was like, "Whoa!"
Did you think that
I
was gonna
didn't
be some
get
sort
all.
of twist
Did
where that
anyone
was him
get
in the
all
past or
the masks
something?
in there? Oh wait, no, you guys didn't replay it, right? But in the
I remember
past, did you guys get all the masks, or?
I'm pretty sure I did.
I did.
I have a lot of the achievements, so I'm pretty sure I did.
Yeah, I didn't get all the masks this run through. I tried to do it as blind as possible, but I got a good chunk of them. And is there anything that really evolves from getting all the masks? Like, is there an inherent order to getting all of them, or is it just as you get one, you get more and more of the story?
I think you
Kind
just get more, just a little bit more of the visions. I don't even think if you get them all, anything really happens. Besides you get achievement. You get achievement. I don't think there's like, it's just like little glimpses of the virtual life that those guys are, because that's the whole point. You're getting those, and it kind of bypasses Trip's hack for a little bit. That's the only reason why you're seeing that,
Yeah.
because she hacked it, and you get those. It's just a way. It's weird that they add the collectibles into the story. It's just a weird, like, you don't usually see that in a game where
Appreciate
the
it, though. It's
the collectibles you see floating around are actually part of the story, and they make it make sense.
Yeah, because there's a couple times throughout the story. It's not often, but there's like a few key points where they bring it out. Like when you're coming from the Pigsy area, there's a moment where you'll hop into one, and then Trip's like, "Hey, did you saw another one of those things, didn't you?" And then Monkey's like, "Yeah, I thought I was going insane. Honestly, I really did. But now it's obvious that it's got something to do with this fucking headband."
Yeah. It's so I love how they add the collectibles into the story and make it make sense and actually add it to the story, especially towards the end where it's really a big part of the ending itself. But
my only complaints about this game is, the frustrating thing is that a lot of non-PC focused game devs, of course, there's a lot of weird shit that happens in the PC ports. Play this on PC that happen. So graphically, the game was a little frustrating. But the only other thing that was a little kind of off for me is I wish I had played this on hard mode, because playing it on normal, this game was really fucking easy.
yeah, it's not the hardest game out there, that's for sure. There's a couple of frustrating moments, only because it's just like, oh, here's like 7 more robots. It's like,
See, I like
it's not that it's hard. It's just like, all right, just kill like about 10, and now they're throwing another 7 at me. I was like, all right.
I never died to combat. I only died to weird, like, environmental shit. Like, there's a fight that happens towards the end where, like, this robot does, like, a laser attack, and the kind of area you're on crumbles beneath you. But I think about it at first, I'm just like, oh, this is really cool. What's happening here? And then the ground underneath me shattered. I'm like, oh, fuck, I died.
Yeah.
And then there's another moment where, like, you're doing like a runner segment and you're kind of following along with a vehicle
with the camera. That one where you have to hide behind, like the next to the car.
Exactly.
Trip once again fuck something up. It's just like,
exactly.
All right, hack this. Oh shit, fuck.
Get in the vehicle. I can't, you dumb bitch. I'm vertical.
I want to see a supercut of all the times Trip asks for help. Like, help, monkey, help, help.
Or
help me, help me, help.
Yeah. One of my favorite scenes of the game is like when you're in the underwater facility and Trip's like, all right, we gotta hack into the matrices here. We got these topographies to deal with. And Monkey's like, uh-huh. And Pixie's like, no, I understand. I'm a bit of a computer user myself.
And I destroy the
computer. Fucks it up immediately. Yeah. Trip tries to explain some complex shit to Monkey. Monkey's like, oh, whatever you just said.
Yeah, he does it.
It works.
Yeah, he did it. He's tapped like 3 buttons and it works. He's like, good, impressive, Monkey. I was like, yeah. Pixie's like, shit. You did that right.
I love that dynamic so
You'll never
much.
fuck me now.
I really love the Trip and Monkey dynamic. It's one of those things that is a very underappreciated thing with storytelling, especially in video games, is having just a very close dynamic of characters. When we were talking about this with Chrono Trigger, I felt like it really got to the heart of it. Of like when you have just a very focused cast of characters, you can get a lot of story out of it. Same thing with Last of Us. There's just so much you can get out of it, and I do agree that this is actually a very underappreciated story. This is my first time fully playing through the whole thing. And I was not expecting it to be this well thought out story-wise. There was a lot of weird surprises to it, and it hooked me in a really weird way. I'll really go heavy into it in our final thoughts segment, but there was just so much to this game that I was like, okay, I'm playing like a simple fucking Devil May Cry-esque game where it's like, all right, I got some combos, I got a little bit of gunplay with the staff shots, whatever. I'm having a fun little adventure. Monkey do funny things, but the dynamics between
Monkey funny.
yeah, monkey funny.
Monkey funny.
But it was actually a really interesting story and did not go at all where I was expecting it to, because they said it from the beginning that obviously you're in the future of some kind, but as you're walking through, it's like, oh, that's Grand Central Station. We're in the ruins of New York. Oh, okay. There's so many other little things throughout that if you observe it, it's like you really get what's happened here. And it's fantastic for that. Like for such a game that really no one talks about. There's a lot of fantastic storytelling elements to this.
The world building is incredible. I love it. I really do.
Absolutely. And the fact that it is tied into the primary story, I feel really is an underappreciated thing, because even though I didn't get all the mass, the fact that they acknowledge a collectible as part of the story, like you guys were talking about, is kind of interesting, because it's very rare for that to ever be the case. And this was really fascinating a story. I really dug this game 100%.
Hell yeah. See?
Sorry, Pigsy, I could take or leave. I'd rather leave him, but...
Why? What did he do to you? What the fuck's wrong with you, man? Pigsy, man, he's alone.
He felt way too creepy to me. He was way too fun.
He just want to get some, just something.
I want that teenage puss.
Yeah, why not? I don't know why he has to always go to fucking sex. I just meant friendship. Fuck.
Yeah.
Well, combat friendship.
He's talking about romance and fucking puss and stuff. And he called somebody a bitch earlier. It's just like, this guy, I swear, he'll never get a girlfriend.
Yeah, that's why I'm the worst HR person. But
this guy's horrible. What a dick. I'm glad you like this more than Brothers, at least.
No, I love this game. Brothers was not on my eye. Like, I'll fully admit. Like, I even said this during Brothers. Like, the ending of Brothers really got to me, because the ending of Brothers, I felt like
I finally looked at the TV and turned off all the podcasts. Like, oh, the story's pretty good.
Oh wow, that's good.
It wasn't good up to that point, but no, the ending of Brothers felt like what the whole thing should have been kind of about, is that lost, that feeling. Like, I know Adrian's laughing because, like, yeah, that's the point. It was building up to that. But I never got
I'm laughing because you always watch podcasts and fucking YouTube and watch movies during all this, and then like, the story wasn't really there. Well, fucking.
Where was it? I didn't see it.
What are you talking about? I've watched a lot of shows.
Statistically,
I love Last of Us.
Like scientifically, you cannot multitask.
Scientifically.
Yeah, like psychologically, like there's studies on this. You cannot actually balance multiple stories like that at once. Like your brain goes to one or the other.
I was perfectly fine with it with Last of Us, and I fucking loved it.
That's because you were looking more at that.
Last of Us was great. Brothers wasn't, but either way.
All right. Whatever you say, man.
For my personal type of games I enjoy, Brothers was not fun, but Enslaved was. Okay. It was very rudimentary. The combat was very basic and wasn't, the finest of gameplay, but it served the plot. And I will say, one of the things about this game gameplay-wise that I felt was really satisfying was the platforming elements. it gave me kind of Spider-Man vibes of like when Spider-Man is done right, it just feels natural with the web slinging. I really enjoyed the kind of grappling and swinging about to the different platforms in Enslaved. It just felt really natural in this, and
Yeah,
it had a satisfying feel to it, and it was quick. Like a lot of the
it's really
platform
quick.
segments
Yeah,
I got through was very quick because it's like, okay, well, I'm here. I'm gonna obviously like I was able to just kind of roughly predict where I was gonna go and put my analog stick in the right spot, and Monkey just immediately hopped everywhere I needed to go. I was like, yeah, that's satisfying. That's rewarding. Of like, okay, I see I'm starting here, I'm going here. It was fluid, it was fantastic. And it never interrupted the game in a bad way. Like there's a lot of games that go ahead and add in different elements to where, oh, that's actually one of the things I want to bring up. This games could have so easily brought in stupid fucking quick time events into this
oh
game.
yeah, for
And I was
sure.
waiting for it because there's so many other games where it's like, oh, monkey's falling. Ah, I'm gonna have a quick time event here. It's like, no, it's gonna let it play out, and then it's gonna put me back into the gameplay and let me actually fucking climb up. And there were so many other elements of like trip and other things where it's like, oh, it's gonna be a quick time event. And I was fucking waiting for it to happen all game. And I'm like,
There's like
hey,
none.
kudos to this game for not putting in quick time events.
Yeah.
Because quick time events,
But
they're
at that point in 2010, there was plenty of games that had them. Heavy Rain came out that year. God of War 3 came out that year. Like it's just like a lot of games had QuickTime events still. I'm sure other things, but those are two big ones.
because to me, quick time events don't add immersion. It's just you're interrupting my fucking cutscene. Get the fuck
I
out.
I don't mind it for like a story only game. Like I mean, just only like Heavy Rain. God of War, I think it works
I love
too.
the
'Cause
novelty in
that,
Resident Evil 4
God,
was cute at the time.
yeah, but God of War it works for there. I think it works the best in any game in God of War 1, 2, and 3, I think, because those are always just the finishers. Like you already beat the shit out of those guys, and you're not gonna actually do those finishers yourself, like gameplay wise. You're not
Sure.
gonna jump up on somebody and fucking rip out their throat, you know, like so pressing circle and then pressing triangle and then pressing X, you know.
The end result, anyways, just let it fucking happen. That's my thought. Like
Sure,
that's
but it's fun to see it fuck up and then Kratos gets like fucking thrown off or whatever, you know.
This is totally off topic, but this was just posted. Wasn't Chernobyl really good?
the series.
Yeah.
The actual
series?
disaster? No,
Yeah, no,
the disaster was awesome.
the HBO series I heard was really good. Yeah.
Yeah, I heard it was really
It's on
good.
sale on Amazon right now.
Oh, you can just watch it for free. You have HBO Go or Max or whatever
No.
the fuck it is now. Fuck it then. Buy it. Damn.
Fuck
Jesus
it.
Christ. Try to save you money. You're being a dick. Anyway,
Uh,
it's like, ooh. Anyway, yeah. So I love it too. I'm glad you loved it. Adrian hated it. What a dick.
yeah,
But
it's the fucking worst.
fucking stupid monkeys and trippity doodahs and shit. Like I don't care. Monkeys and pigs. What is this? What is this? Animal Farm? Remember that?
Yeah.
That movie. It's
Great movie.
the book too, right? Anyway,
Animal House.
no.
No.
Talk about something.
No, everything about it. I think even visually, it's very appealing because it traverses a lot of different places.
Yeah, I love how it mixes the overgrown, like we said, like Last of Us, like everything's overgrown because there's nobody there, so just all cities are green. It's very vibrant, very nice looking, and that helps now 10 years later because obviously the graphics won't look as good now, but it really helps just having that really nice color palette. There's that one scene where you finally get to the water, you could use your cloud, and it looks so good. That game looks great, and I've said it. The facial animations are fantastic. They really are. You get so much like so many different emotions from both all three characters actually, especially Monkey because Andy Serkis is a master. He needs to get an Oscar for something.
It's
Like
funny.
it's bullshit. He has not been
Whatever he's
nominated for an Oscar yet. Yeah, give it to him for Enslaved. Give it to him for Black Panther. Let's go. Black Panther 2.
It's funny going back and playing while I'm playing Black Ops right now and just seeing like kind of the difference of
Same year. Same month maybe too.
yeah, and seeing how like, and yeah, obviously they're different games, so can't really say too much, but Enslaved just looks so fucking good.
Yeah, and it's a bigger game in scope anyway. Like Call of Duty is like shorter, and also it's like, I mean, don't get me wrong, there's plenty of open environments.
And
Call
it's
of
still,
Duty,
and like
but
it's like, and I'm not gonna like compare them really because I'm always the one that says like, especially when you're going like frames per second, like obviously Call of Duty's trying to hit like a higher frame rate and more like explosions and stuff like that, and that's opposite
Yeah.
of what Enslaved's doing. But it just
Even though I think
side
they
like
could get away.
sorry.
I'm sorry. No, I was just gonna say I think they could get away with just being 30 frames in the campaign.
Sure, but
They were wanting to make it look better.
right. But at least just that's my easiest comparison, just being that that's what I've been playing lately. Enslaved's awesome.
Yeah.
I hope that maybe somewhere down the line that they'll consider a sequel. I think the possibility.
Hey, at this point, I'd take a comic book series to continue the fucking story,
Where
which I think they were also going to do at one point. They have a comic book. They have one. Huh?
I don't think I would honestly want a narrative sequel to this.
I wouldn't mind a sequel. I mean, I don't need it. I obviously, but
if it never happens, I'm okay. But if I get it too, I'm not gonna be playing.
They wanted to do one before the game even came out, so that made me think they had a good idea for a story. And also, if Alex Garland was going to write it again, he co-wrote it with somebody else. I forgot who else. And if Andy Serkis was game, then I would expect it to have been good. But I would love to know exactly what it was going to be, just so I can know if it was like ooh or just like I want to know. Right. Maybe I don't want to know because if it ends up sounding amazing, then I'll be like, fuck. God damn, I should buy every copy in every goddamn store.
You tried.
But I have a few copies of Enslaved. I have a sealed one PS3. I have a 360 copy. I have the PC one that I heard sucks. I think I bought it digitally on Xbox when it was on sale once.
It was like $3, I think.
Oh, by the way, I do want to mention I did try to play this game again. I didn't want to bust out the 360 copy because I have like stacks of shit in front of my 360 collection, and it would have been like I have to take all this shit out of the way. It's all the stuff I sell and shit. So it's like but it's like I was like, all right, I could do that, or I could try PS Now, and see how fucking terrible it is.
And I was like, since you didn't play it.
I wanted to try PS Now anyway because there's a lot of games you can actually download. So I was like, maybe that'll be one of the download games, and I don't have to worry about the shitty streaming. I looked, and of course it wasn't. But I tried playing it, and that shit runs at like I'm not even kidding, 10 frames a second.
Hell yeah!
It is terrible. I cannot believe anybody even considers that even close to Game Pass. It's terrible. What are you doing? What's this? Oh, okay. I think you're telling me wrap it up. Like, wrap it up, bitch.
I'm fucking sick of this fucking PS Now slander.
Shut the fuck up. Just end it.
Don't you know we're sponsored?
Yeah, we're sponsored. Sponsored by
Shave Club.
Dollar Crate Loot. Go get it.
Dollar Express VPN,
Nord, and Raid Shadow Person.
Don't forget Bridge Wallet. I actually kind of want to get one of those at some point because I use
that's a real sponsor in the future now because he said that they're gonna watch us and go, wow, they get 5.
Fuck it, if they want to sponsor us, oh yeah, send me a Ridge Wallet for free. I don't want to spend 40 fucking bucks on one. Hell yeah.
Well, that's already why you lost it already. Just I don't want to spend money on this.
I don't want to spend money on that piece of shit. Just give me. But yeah. Anyway, do not play Enslaved. If you have PS Now, and you're like,
oh, you heard him. Don't play Enslaved.
No, shut up. Stop. God damn it. Why does everything gotta be a joke? No. If you're gonna play Enslaved, do not play it on PS Now. If you have PS Now, because a lot of people have PlayStation and they're like, "Oh, I don't have an Xbox. I don't have any Xbox. I don't have a PC. How am I gonna play it? Oh, it's on PS Now. Don't fucking play it. Just don't. I'd rather you not play it. Period. Than play it like that. I'd rather you watch cutscenes on YouTube than play that fucking piece of shit. Until they put it download.
It won't.
Which
they're PS3.
Yeah, just fucking watch it. No commentary. Let's play.
Yeah, but PS3, no PS3 games downloadable.
Are you sure? Because I'm pretty sure I downloaded some of those PS3.
Very confident.
Okay. Yeah, that was a PS2 game. All right. Well, I didn't see too many PS3 games I wanted to fucking play anyway. Besides that one. I downloaded a bunch of PS2 games though. I've downloaded Red Faction, Primal, Harvest Moon, 2 Harvest Moon games. I'm gonna try them.
We'll have a PS3 game in our future. Don't worry about it.
What? We did. This was a PS3 game.
That's true.
I'll have another one. We'll have a PS3 exclusive in our future. Don't worry about it.
Technically,
you gotta give a lot of heads up because I have a lot of my shit packed and that's gonna be a hassle to fucking.
Oh, that's gonna. It's not gonna be until June for him now.
Actually, that's gonna be my final game for the year. So, because after Parasite Eve, So what's my last month?
Parasite Eve.
They just leak one of his.
You just
I just leaked one. Never mind. But
what a dumbass. Wow.
All right, well.
Group Fandango, Earth Defense Force 5, Parasite Eve.
All right, well, let me go mark that down. Hold on, let me put that. Let me put the
Parasite
date
Eve
on
is
that.
June. What a great summer game.
Yeah.
Wait, Adrian, you're complaining like, oh, PS3, I have to whip that up, but now you have to whip out a $50 copy of Parasite Eve and a fucking PS1.
I have it on Vita.
Nah, you gotta play on PS1.
Well, he's not getting it on PS1, so I don't know what to tell him.
You gotta play that on Vita? Ugh. I'm not playing that game. I don't want to play that game. I'm gonna suck ass at that game.
Yeah, but no, my last game.
You fucking idiot! You leaked it.
Look, I'm a bottle of wine and half a bottle of cognac in. Shut
All
up.
right, so now we got 2 gap months, and then we got fucking Parasite.
Yeah, Shin Megami Tensei 4. Oh, fuck. Oops.
No, it's a PlayStation 3 exclusive game. That's all I'm saying to it.
All right, so now we could guess what the other game is gonna be. That's good. Oh, is it Lair? Is it Demon Souls?
Is it Dragonology?
I bet it's Dragon Guard 3.
No.
Okay, I thought maybe because
You will never fucking guess this game. I guarantee it.
Folklore.
There's like 5 PS3 exclusives. Don't
I
worry.
thought about folklore, but I was like, I want to keep like a horror feel to it, kind of.
I'm gonna figure out right now. Hold on, before we end this. Play Enslaved. Puppeteer.
Ian in the chat says.
Yeah, Puppeteer. 3D Dot Game Heroes.
Nope.
Atelier, whatever the fuck.
He says it's a horror game or horror.
Oh, it's a horror game. Well, yeah, Atelier Reservoir, whatever. Dragon's Crown. That's horror for somebody. Someone's scared of that. Every one of these games can be horror. Like, you don't know. I might be scared of big boobs. I don't know.
Are you?
Ooh, yeah, they're terrifying. Ooh, too big.
Phobia.
Too many milk. Ooh. Is it resistant? Oh, is it Siren?
No.
Is it
it's PS3, right?
Yeah, that would be that one. Yeah. Oh, is it I don't know. I didn't actually come up with anything. Is it Heavy Rain? That's a horror game for you.
Ian says Catherine. It's exclusive, so we were looking for something that's only on PS3.
Yeah.
Not Catherine.
It's a horror game. I can easily find out what it is. You like you think, oh well, it's gonna be a surprise. I'm gonna make sure it ain't Pain. You said horror game, right?
Yeah, it's horror aligned. Yeah.
Or what?
It's horror aligned.
Coraline? I love that movie. Coraline. She's a peach. I don't remember the song. I haven't watched Coraline again. Oh, Little Big Planet. Because you can make a horror game in there, right?
True, you could make a horror game.
That's true.
But
Kung Fu Rider.
No.
What?
Demon Souls original.
No.
Said that. Is it one of the Resident Evil games? Is there any that are exclusive? I don't know.
It's not Resident Evil.
Is it SOCOM 4? That was horrible.
I feel like David's probably not going to realize it's on another platform.
No, it's 100% a PlayStation 3 exclusive.
Is it badly received?
Weird methods to get a physical copy of it.
So. Is it a badly received game?
I think it was well received at the time.
Mind, this one.
That means it's terrible.
I was
Wait, he said you have to go through weird means to get it.
To get a physical copy, you can get it just no problem digitally. To get a physical copy, you can't just get a copy of the game physically.
So it's not released in.
Yeah, so it's like a European game or something.
Nope.
Fuck you. You know, I had enough of you. I think I'm gonna fuck you up. I'm just gonna pound your face with my hands.
All right, Gore couldn't guess it, so we're gonna move on.
What? No, I can. Africa.
Nope.
I fucking wish, Magus. You know what? Honestly, if we ever do another mid-month thing, that will be my game. Because we do not need to finish that game. I just want everybody to experience it for like a minute. Oh, that's on PS Now, and you can download it. I think. I'm pretty sure. I thought I saw that.
You said I have Judgment because you had to use the fucking cards. This is terrible, right?
Ooh, scary cards. I'm pretty sure Magus was downloading. That's also PS3. Are you sure?
I don't know, but that's not the game I'm
I
suggesting.
know. I don't care. And
Now
shut
it
up.
is. Anyway, we're
Bad.
moving on.
Oh no, it's shit. Well, actually, streaming Magus might actually add to it because it was already laggy anyway. So it might actually
It's
like make
perfect
it
now.
better. No, it makes it worse, which means it's better. We have to have Kyle on that episode. We did. Me and Kyle fucking love that game. We only know about that game because we saw it on GameStop randomly and had the worst box art ever, and we're like, oh my god, what is this?
All right. So
All
rolling
right.
back
Is it
from David leaking his own game.
Datura? Is it Datura?
No.
Fuck. What are you? What Yakuza?
never guess
Is
this
it
game.
is it that Yakuza weird zombie game?
No, that's what I
No.
thought it was for a second.
Yeah, because that's not hard to
The
guess.
worst part is I've mentioned this game on the podcast, and you guys will still never guess it.
Fuck you. What do you know about me, motherfucker? I'm pissed. I'm upset.
Remember that
Anyway.
story about Samuel and Christian where they were talking and Christian was drunk. He's like, "Come on, Samuel, come over to Europe and let's just get fucking pissed." And Samuel didn't know that meant drunk, so he was like,
Drunk.
"What do you mean? You want me to come over and get mad?"
Get mad with you?
No, let's get angry.
I wish Christian
come
actually.
over and go. "Urgh!"
All right, see ya. Gets back on his fucking jolly old fucking plane.
Yeah.
Gets out of there.
All right. Enslaved. Any other final thoughts about Enslaved, or what we want to talk about?
Play it. All right, get it, play it, love it.
Thank Gore the Movie God.
Thank me.
Think of where the movie got, but no, I was saving this for my final thoughts. The story took definitely a turn I was not expecting. So it's one of those things that Gore already kind of spoiled it a little bit earlier in the podcast. But
Sorry.
it goes into this weird thing where up to this point it was a very grounded story. You know that there's some kind of robot slavers,
Oh, no.
you know that there's some kind of weird shit going on,
Uh-huh.
and post-apocalyptic of some kind, and then by the end you kind of have this weird, all these visions kind of go into it, and you get this dude who's kind of hooked up to this thing, and you realize that there's this AI that's just kind of holding on to your mind. He's like, no, just trust me. Go ahead and experience what I have to offer before you worry about revenge and all that other stupid bullshit. You know, I'm saving you from this wasteland. And Monkey's like, all right, fuck it. Let me try
Fell
this.
off.
And Monkey's like, maybe this isn't so bad. And then Trip fucking tears apart the dude. And it's like, you know, did I make the right choice? And this is why I say I wouldn't want a sequel, is I love really ambiguous endings like that. I am a huge fan of whenever we get like you're never really sure at the end of the day if the heroes made the right call or not.
Oh, Last of Us.
No, there was no question on whether
sequel,
the right
baby.
call. They made the right fucking call.
Yeah.
Everyone in that hospital needed to
No,
die.
I'm saying the very last thing where
It was
Joel
about
lies.
love.
Yeah, fair enough.
God.
That's reasonable.
Yeah, I agree. I also like the fact that Monkey didn't really like in any like weaker written story, like once Trip started ripping it, Monkey would yell like, "What are you doing?" or something like that. But he didn't say that. He just like, "No, I get it."
Yeah. And that's what I love about this story is at the end of the day, this is a very interesting journey.
Oh, yeah.
Fantastic props, by the way, Gore.
Smoke it.
Yeah, smoke that rod. Hell yeah.
I'm a monkey.
But no, it's one of those things.
This is the
that at
end.
the of the day, this was a fantastic journey. It was a great, just kind of like two-person narrative. And the story did not go anywhere I was expecting. It got like weirdly philosophical towards the end, and there was a lot of them.
podcast.
Hell yeah. And I was not expecting anything from this game. Like I went into this as like, all right, I know a little bit about this game.
Gore
gonna
picked
have
this
fun.
probably stupid.
Oh, I've liked honestly at the
None
end
of
of
the games you picked.
No, I think honestly I've liked more of the games you've picked than Adrian in this pick.
That's probably true. I know real games. No, you hated Shadow Colossus. You hated Brothers. You hated
Shout out the Colossus. I just thought
Yeah,
it was like, yeah, I
piece of
get why
shit.
people like it, but
You liked
you didn't like-
Inside. You liked
yeah,
you liked
you
Nier.
know you hated God of War.
I love God of War.
I was gonna pick Nier.
You liked
to be fair.
Undertale.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought it was good.
You hated Dead Space.
I love Dead Space.
What was the other one?
You know what? Can I address something that always happens? Every
Yeah.
time we do one of these, that David comes in and is like, "All right, great game, but the version I played fucking sucks." Like Dead Space that happened with, fucking this happened with. I swear it happened with something else. It was Shadow Colossus. So something else he said like like my version was all fucked
I
up
need
and
to
like
go look at the other episodes
like
really quick.
yeah, look at the other. There's like 3 times this happened. Where I'm just
Yeah.
like
Well,
never.
stop picking games that I only have the PC versions of.
But they
So I
get the
don't
fucking
tell you.
cut. Enslaved is like a fucking $8 game.
Yeah,
Oh
you're
come
making
on,
us buy
you're making us
you're
buy a
making it by
$40 game.
$40 game. Yeah.
Get this shit, and you already knew that was gonna be your game, so you knew that you would have to force us to pay $40 for a game that at least Adrian doesn't want to play. I'll give it a chance. I like
Hey,
Eve.
No,
listen,
I'm not a little bitch like David, so I'll give the game a chance. But
I've given every fucking game on this list a chance. I don't want to hear that
you
shit.
literally like are shitting on the game without even playing with us on No Man's Sky still.
I've already put like 10 hours in No Man's Sky. I don't want to hear shit.
It's
I don't
solo,
like.
like that's not the point.
Yeah, that's weak.
And literally, that's not the reason why I picked No Man's Sky. If it was a solo game, I wouldn't have picked it.
Well, then you can actually play the goddamn game with me. I don't know what to tell you.
Well, we still got it 2 months.
Yeah, that's why I
Two
gave everyone like
months.
4 months in advance.
Yeah, maybe enough time has passed that maybe you'll like it now because they got the next gen update. You can play on PS5. You don't have it on PS5, do you?
No, I've been playing it on Game Pass.
Oh yeah. Well, that sucks. Oopsie poopsie. Oopsie. Can I just mention the reason why this is
That
this?
game.
I want to mention the reason why this the staff isn't in his hand because he's supposed to actually be holding this is because the thumb broke on the statue, so now he doesn't really hold it. I've glued it back together, but it's not strong enough. So every time, yeah, it sucks. Also, the thing is fucking annoying because it doesn't have like there's no place where you put it in the hand and like clicks in and it just stays. You just kind of put it in his hand, going like diagonally, and you just hope it doesn't slide and fucking go all the way down. So that's why. But it looks cool with this. It's just doesn't really. Things don't work out as planned. Just like every time you play a game and you get the worst version. So
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I think you disliked more of Gore's, but Gore also had more picks. So you hated Detroit. You hated Shadow. Well, you didn't hate, but you didn't really care for Shadow Colossus that much.
I appreciate Shadow. I get why people like it. It just wasn't for me.
And then what else was the other one they were saying? Brothers, you didn't like.
He didn't care for Well, no, he liked what remains of the Finch. That's all right.
Of my
He bitched and moaned about it before he played it, but
I hated it going into
and
it.
he played the fucked up version of PT too because he wasn't cool and didn't get
there you go. Yeah, there you go. That's not what I was thinking of, but that's close enough. That wasn't my pick. That was just.
You didn't like. Let's see. You didn't like Frog Fractions, but that's because you were too dumb to get through it.
He played the fucked up version, meaning he just fucked up.
And then you didn't like Watch Dogs 2.
No.
This looks like a wand.
And I think that's it.
If I take this part off.
No, yeah, so I guess I did dislike Gore's games more so than yours.
Expelio.
I think David so far is the biggest miss on a lot of these though.
Really? I liked his
I think so because he had the bottom. Didn't he have like the bottom two last time with Barkley and Street Fighter Cross Mega Man?
Yeah.
Those ranked really low with you guys.
Yeah.
More so Adrian, but
yeah. Enslaved Odyssey of West. Go check it out.
Hell yeah, great fucking game.
I wish they made more merch for Enslaved. They had a trip figure, but I can't find it anywhere. I saw this on eBay last year, and I was like, oh my god! And I had to buy it instantly. It was like $70, so I was like, fuck it, I don't care. It's like I've never seen it. There's only 250 of these monkey statues. So there's a possibility I have the only one left because maybe the other 249.
And there's only 240.
They just threw in a garbage.
And that's the only one without a thumb. Unique.
Yeah.
Sure, it's unique. Yeah. I mean, it has a thumb. It's broken.
Okay.
I kept thumb's still there.
So that is Enslaved Odyssey to the West. So
There you go.
let's go
Yeah,
back
we-
into talk about what we got coming up here. December 24th is Grim Fandango. January 29th is No Man's Sky. February 25th is Beyond Good and Evil. March 25th is Earth Defense Force 5. And then skip 2 months and then Parasite Eve from June 24th.
Damn.
So David's
Pretty big.
down to one last pick. He's got for the last.
Any last guesses on
I guess
what
two.
the last pick is?
He probably has two. We don't know. He might get another one because
I'll probably get a fan vote because I'm really good at getting the fan
no,
vote.
because he has March, June, and then I'm assuming he does September, right? Or do we switch it in
No,
September?
he's got September. He's gonna wrap
All
it up
right,
in
and then
September.
we switch it for October, but that means he has to have like November at least.
No,
right?
I think for
Because
this season.
I never got
this
December.
season.
Oh, this season. Okay.
Yeah.
Sure.
This season
But he
will
still
end
has
on.
he has two more choices next
This
year.
season will end on October next year, with the fan pick of that month, which should be a lot of fun.
Sure.
Speaking of which, when is our fan pick?
I don't know. We haven't really got one set up just because I think me and Gore specifically want to get through a bunch of these games that we got first, and then we'll I imagine
we could do
probably
really
like
I have a good idea for a really short one, so like
I'm
really short.
thinking January, February will probably be next fan voted one.
Yeah, I think January because there's not too much in January besides Hitman. That's like the only thing.
And
Prince of
No Man's
Persia, I
Sky
guess.
isn't necessarily a one that we need to barge through or one's going to be like
Yeah,
procrastinating
exactly.
on.
Yeah, exactly.
So we'll probably do a fan vote there, and then we'll see.
I got a really short one in mind.
And then
so,
my next
like,
one's in April. I don't think I have a. Did I have a solid pick on that? I thought I did.
Yeah, in ADF, honestly, main story is like 20 hours, and then the main story plus extra just getting extra guns. So that one will go pretty quick. Especially if you guys are playing with me, I'll be able to carry you through that pretty quickly.
Oh, you're gonna carry us? Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Look at this guy. He makes us
I'll put
pay
my one
$40
back
and then
from
he
the
insults
fencer.
us. Or some shit.
Did I? What the fuck? Didn't I? I had I think I had my list.
What?
All right, while you're pulling that up, Gore, any other final guesses on my final one?
Stop looking, but so it's
There it
horror
is.
themed.
It's horror-ish in content, and it did get in the mid-70s on Metacritic.
Wow.
And it wasn't released in America physically or something.
No, in America, in anywhere but the Asia region, it didn't get a physical release.
I'm sure it's something I've heard of. Hmm.
And technically, it wasn't released on its own in the Asia region.
It's not Siren
Nope.
because that was just
Disaster
straight
Report.
up before.
Nope.
No. It's a PS3 game, right?
Yep. And I also said I technically have mentioned it on the podcast before.
Technically, okay.
Technically.
Anyway, we're gonna wrap it up here.
Oh, Dead Space, the light gun shooter? Oh.
Thank you for watching.
Wait, hold on. Is it wait, hold on. He said wait. A horror, it's horror, right?
It could technically count as a survival horror game.
Technically?
Yeah.
Fuck does that mean?
I don't know what that means, nor does I technically mention it in the podcast. I don't even know what technically means.
Fear.
No, I have mentioned it on the
damn it.
podcast, but
What the fuck? Lone Survivor. That one?
nope.
Resident Evil. 1,
Nope.
2, 3, 8,
Okay,
9. Any?
Jungle.
No,
Vampire Rain.
No vampire.
All right, we're
Rain.
done. We're gonna end it.
All right, fine. Fuck you.
All right.
God damn it.
So far, Gore has not gotten it right.
Fuck you. You picked some bullshit. How are we gonna play? I'm gonna have to buy this?
You gotta
Fuck,
watch
what's
your
with you
budget
making
on
me buy
these.
shit?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I don't got. I'm poor. I don't have money.
Next year, next season, we're gonna impose a fucking budget limit on people buying
No
games.
budget.
All right.
Alone in the Dark.
No.
Or we'll make it that hey, if you want a game that you gotta pay for, you gotta buy it for everyone.
Babysitter Club.
All right. Thank you for watching.
You're gonna play a Babysitter Club game we talked about earlier. All right. See you later.